Awesome, amazing, Nigerians. I think we should do national anthem. Arise, O. Okay, okay. I'm so excited to be here today. All right, people are joining in from Zoom. There are people who are also joining in from YouTube. All right, so I decided to go live on YouTube. So for those who are not able to join on Zoom, please you can send them the YouTube so that they'll be able to join. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome my country people. That is why I'm wearing local stuff today. All right, tonight is going to be a very unique and special night because of what we are going to be talking about. I mean, today I look like, you know, that NTA news thing. Hi, welcome to Newsline. My name is Suri Stoba. I just love this. Awesome. All right, so I want to talk about, just search for Sam Harvard on YouTube, Sam Harvard TV. Yeah, Sam Harvard TV on YouTube. Yeah, you'll be able to go live to join there. If they can't join on Zoom, they can just head to Sam Harvard TV on YouTube. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, but Zoom is better because I think most likely I'm going to be sharing slides on Zoom, but my slides are not really that spectacular today because bulk of the things we're going to be dealing with are not really just slide related, but slide is good for guide. Okay, we have a very long time in our hands. This class is most likely going to take us 3 hours or more or a little less. Let's see how fast we can go with that. All right, welcome to Make a Million in Nigeria. All right, how to make a million naira. Make a million naira in Nigeria on a monthly basis. All right, the secret I'm going to be sharing with you today. All right, interestingly, this live training is also going to be turned into a book. So I'm going to be speaking like I'm writing a book. So please follow me, bear with me. And I'm going to also be speaking like we are on a master class together. All right, so you're going to get both of them. So in this book today, in this special training today, I will be sharing with you how to make a million naira in Nigeria on a monthly basis. And what I'm going to be discussing things that made me when I started to utilize it. As a matter of fact, the first time I came up with these 6 proven steps, when I came up with these 6 proven steps, was making me in Nigeria at that time a minimum of 5 million naira every month. One thing only, following these 6 steps, was making me a million naira monthly. I think maybe during the book compilation, we're probably going to put some of the screenshots of the statement of accounts detailing all those months, how those money were coming in and all of that. I forgot actually. I would have showed you a few of that, but those of you who know me, you know that 5 million income in a month is really nothing. But the truth is, for a lot of people who are currently on this call right now, 5 million or 1 million is a good deal. It's a good deal. Now, somebody will ask a question: why are people poor? I will tell you one of the major reasons people are poor. One of the major reasons they are poor is the fact that you just shared with them an information that can make them a million in income, and they are not here. You just shared with them something that can make them a million in income, and they are not here. What are they doing? Please, can they answer if whatever they are doing that they are not here now is making them a million per month? Is he making them money? All right. So that is why people are not rich, because they pass over opportunities repeatedly. Now, you have not told them to come and pay. You have not told them to come and do anything. And one of the reasons I am very a bit critical before sharing this is because people don't pay for it. So a lot of people, the tendency of not taking action or doing what they are required to do is pretty high. Somebody saying it's totally dark. What is dark? Oh? If you can see me, type 111 on Zoom. I'm very clear on YouTube. On my Zoom too, I'm looking good to myself, but I'm not sure if you can see me. Yeah, you can see my cap on Zoom. All right, fantastic, fantastic. Thank you. Some people are seeing me, so those who are not seeing me, please leave and join again. All right, and those who cannot hear on Zoom, somebody please help them to connect their camera. It is very, very important. And I've also found out really that one of the reasons a lot of people find it difficult to make money is because the way to make money are too easy. Somebody says the way to make money is hard. That is why many people don't make money. I disagree. The way to make money disguised as if it is hard. So a lot of people run away from it. But those who decide to take action on them, they discover it is simply 1 plus 1 equals to 2. It is simply 1 plus 1 equals to 2. The only difficult part is that part when you're about to start. The only difficult part is that part when you are about to start. We be Naija, so I go to talk a little bit Naija kind of stuff for this training today. So permit me not to be very touche. You know, if you're driving a car and then your car stops working and then you need to keep moving and you have to push your car yourself, when you go to the back of the car and decide to push, it's going to be very difficult. It will not move. But if you apply more pressure and you keep on doing it, eventually the car is going to make a little bit of motion. And when the car starts to move, you will discover it will become easier to push the car as the car starts to move. Is that right? It will become easier. Before you know it, sometimes the car will even go on a slopey ground and then will start rushing and even be running. You will need to catch up with it. So that is how making money really is. It is when you're about to start it that it looks hard. When you start, it's most often a roller coaster. And I've always said it is easier to move from 1 million to 10 million than it is to move from 0 to 1 million in income. So I'm laying all this foundation so that everyone will understand that many people don't make money because they believe it is hard, and it is not hard. It's a very, very easy thing to do. Okay, so welcome. Let's get into this right away. There is a way I could teach all these 6 principles in 30 minutes. There is a way I could teach all of these in probably even 15 minutes. There's a way I could teach them in a few minutes. But I've figured out that most people will not understand. Most people will not get what I'm teaching. Except I take my time to explain and break things down in a way that everyone can easily resonate with. So permit me to teach you slowly. Permit me to break things down for you. All right. A lot of you who are watching me right now, who have a job, don't make $1 million per month. True of us. You don't make $1 million per month, but you spend hours per day on that job for 20 days in a month. All right. Some of you even work 30 days on your job, but that job does not give you $1 million in income. So 3 hours to spend with me to learn what will bring you $1 million in income. Something must be wrong if you are impatient. Something must be wrong if you want to japa. All right. So please be patient with me. If you spend 30 days to do a job that doesn't give you up to $1 million, please, 3 hours is too small for you to learn what I'm about to deliver to you. So now that we're on the same ground and you all know that, finish that data. All right, don't worry. After this class, you will never worry about data anymore. Somebody even say that own income is not up to 20K. So it is very important that we understand that, this night, let's just roll. Let's just have fun. Let's just learn. Let's just train and all of that. So ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you back to Make $1 Million in Nigeria. So when I return, we are going to begin to dig this training. Are you ready? All right, welcome back. Thank you very much for joining. Oh my God. So this right here, this training right here is one of God's answer to the prayer you have prayed. One of the major problems that Nigerians have in making money is that they approach making money the wrong way. one of the major problems Nigerians have in making money is that they approach making money the wrong way. Majority believe making money first is an offshoot of their entitlement. All right, government, a good government, wants a good government. As a matter of fact, when we are talking about a good government, they are thinking about a good president. So they assume that when they have a good president, in quotes, because they are the one who decide who is good and who is not good. Once they have a good president, then everything about their life is going to change. All right. I remember while I was a lot younger, and it was 1993, and we were all rooting for Abiola at that time to become president. And I was so excited because of maybe the propaganda, whatever it is that they serve to us, that the moment Abiola becomes the president, all right, the moment Abiola becomes the president, all our suffering in our family will be over. All our suffering will be over. All right, so that's what we were thinking about. So many Nigerians believe that a good president is what is going to change their lives. A lot of Nigerians believe that going for prayer meetings and deliverance and church events is good. It's good to have faith and all that. But if you take the need for money out of many Nigerians, a lot of them will not go to church. A lot of them will not go to church. So going to church most often is a place where they try to solve their problems. All right, it's a place, and most Nigerian problems, and you will agree with me, is tied to money. Most problems we face in Nigeria is tied to money. All right, money is at the base of many problems that people would have. So if money problem is out of their lives, they find it easy to become almost every other thing. So a lot of them go to church, and church programs understood this. So they organize programs and events with testimonials that show somebody moving from grass to grace, and why you should also attend, prayer meetings and everything and all of that. I mean, there is this very lovely guy. I like him so well, that does a meeting, I think almost every morning, streams of joy. A lot of people send those things to me. What God cannot do does not exist and all that. The problem with those kind of prayer meeting is that they are focused on things that could be solved two ways, and they are trying to solve it the wrong way. I'm not saying there are no testimonials, so to God be the glory, but how many people watch the program? How long has it been happening? How many of them are now millionaires? And there are people who lock themselves up in BB Niger house, all right? They lock themselves up in BB Niger. Who is spamming my this thing here? Who is a smart Prince Will or whatever? Do I have any? What's the name? Okay. All right. So, how many people have become millionaires? And people did BB Niger. One person has made how much now? 90 million and all that. My point is, there are people who don't do all this religious stuff, and they are able to make money. They make money every day and all of that. Hence, the way to make money is not through the prayer meetings and the religious stuff we try to do. So number one, every Nigerian believes that a good president will make them money. Or if they go to do prayers and then serve God, do all of these things, that's what's going to make them money. The richest men in the world and in Nigeria are not religious men. So wealth is not an offshoot of religion. Money no be how you take pray rich. No be prayer that they make money. So you be Nigeria, make we talk real talk for ourselves right here. To make money no be prayer. You get code way then they use to armor. And see, this code, they respect age. It's not about how young you be or how old you be or where you been day. All right. So it is not about that. So you make money. Who is Don Frank that is off in camera? Okay, I think this is what I'm supposed to do. This is the problem with Zoom. You have to keep going up and up and up and down. Okay, so I think I've sorted that now. So I think, it should be only my camera that is going to be showing. All right. So I think it should be only my camera that is going to be showing now. Okay. So people try to make money the wrong way in Nigeria, and that's why majority of people are broke. Majority do not know how to make money. Money is currency; it flows hand in hand. And Nigeria have the good number, all right, for a lot of cash to be able to flow. They have a very good number. They have all the things that it takes for a lot of people. Not everybody, but a lot of people. I mean, they even have everything it takes for everyone to be very comfortable. All right. But for all of you who are reading this book, watching this training right now, Nigeria has everything you need to make ₦1,000,000 monthly. All right. That is the fact. That is how it is. All right. So it is now you understanding how money is made that will allow you position yourself, all right, to be able to make this money. All right, you understanding how money is made, that is what will help you position yourself to be able to earn this money. All right, so it is very important we get that out of the way. So many times people pursue money the wrong way. So that is not how to make money. Let's just understand that particular thing. So in Nigeria, like I've mentioned, they wait on governments, and number two, they try to do prayer meetings and all of that. But here is the deal. Please note this: you are your own government first. All right, you are your own government first. One of the thoughts that used to go on in my head, I used to live in Nigeria, I do not live in Nigeria anymore. One of the thoughts that used to go on in my head when I was living in Nigeria then is, are there people in this country who are making the type of money I would love to make? My answer is yes. Do they have two heads? My answer is no. So what do they know that I do not know yet? What do they have that I do not have yet that I can pursue? And if only I can get these things, maybe I would also be able to make good money. All right, so that was my own thoughts. And until you begin to take responsibility for your life, until you begin to stop expecting God to make you rich, it's not God's job to make you rich. The profit of their heart is for all. All right, so everyone have access to the profits that the heart has to offer. So it is not God that makes people rich. Please understand this. It is not God that makes people rich. All the things that we ask from God are already automated. This is going to be a deliverance for somebody. Everything you're asking for God that is material, is already automated. Everything. He has done it for humanity. Regardless of if you are a Christian or Muslim or Buddhist or whatever, it does not matter who you are. Provided you're a human being, God has done everything material for you. Access to money, wealth, material things, everything has already been done for you. He is not going to do those things for you. They are all automated. I don't care what testimony you heard. I don't care what someone else said. People don't share the reality behind their testimonials. All right, it is not God that just did. They did something that made the money possible. They did something that made them having that money become a possibility. They were positioned. They were someone. They knew somebody. They were somebody. They knew. There was always going to be a logical explanation to anything wealth creation. It is not supernatural in all sense. All right. Where we might have problems because we are Nigerians and Africans, we fear Nollywood, witches and wizards and village people and all of that. I'm going to write a book about village people pretty soon. All right. So that's where we have a lot of challenge. And the power of village people, listen to me very carefully, is not that they take away wealth from you and opportunities from you and all of that. The power of village people is in the mind. What they attack is your mind. Once they attack your mind tells you you do not qualify for this and that. Your mind tells you that they are doing you from home. You know what that means, yeah? Because you're all Nigerians. They are doing you from home, so you cannot make money. So that is the issue. So when we are teaching wealth, or what I had to do that changed, because I came from a pretty poor family. I mean, my dad was in the military, he was retired before I was born, and his salary, his pension per month was 700 naira when I was born. 700 naira. All right, 700 naira was a little bit. Let's just say 700 naira is more like $1,000 today, probably. All right, so just imagine a man with 6 or 7 or 8 children earning 700 naira, and with wife. How was he going to cope? And then my dad had a very bad habit. His bad habit was to do what the youths or young people today would do, called sports betting. So he was playing the sport betting of their days, Palm 3 from 4, Arsenal versus Man U and Newcastle. That was every time they paid them, that's what Papa carry money to go and do. All right. And he would tell us then, we will go to school when he hit a jackpot, playing the betting and all of that. Now, because of the suffering that is everywhere, yeah, they call it pool, then football pool. Because of the suffering that is everywhere in the environment, the mindset of an average Nigerian is already affected. The way an average Nigerian thinks is already affected. I said the first mindset is that they think governments should do everything for them. They think if they have a great president, their life is going to change. It's a lie. It's a lie, lie, lie. No matter who, even if Jesus Christ becomes the president of Nigeria, some people will even become poorer. All right? Your wealth is not in the hands of your president. Yes, the president has a lot of role to play to create policies that engages or make financial prosperity an easier thing to achieve. But when the policies are good, guess what? It is the people, now this is the biggest truth all of you need to hold on to. It's the people who are currently making money now that will make more money. Let me say that again. Even if they make the best and the greatest policies today, best governance today in Nigeria, it will favor the people who are currently making money now much more. And those who are not making anything because of the fundamental problem, their mindsets, they will still be struggling. So your problem is not a good president. One day, hopefully, in government, they will get it right. But before then, there is something you can do. Before then, there is a way you can take over your personal government. How you can take over your own personal life and that of your family and people who depend on you. And say, yes, they don't give me electricity, I will create my own electricity. Yes, they don't give me good road, I will create my good road and find a way to still navigate all these things. Yes, they don't make available opportunities for me to get credit. I'm going to crowdfund. I'm going to create different things that is going to bring a lot of stuff for me. You gotta take over your own life. Guess what? By the day or by the time the government now wakes up and start to make very good economy policy, what will happen to you who have already taken care of your life? If you are making your own electricity before and government now give you electricity, what do you think will happen? Your cost of production will go low. You have more profit margin. Become richer, ladies and gentlemen. But if you are sitting and you are saying it's government, our government is bad, they are doing answers, they are shooting the youth, they are doing this one, they are doing that one, you will continue to roll in all of that. But ladies and gentlemen, you can be rich in Nigeria. It is possible to make money in Nigeria. You just have to first believe it. And your wealth is not in the hands of Buhari, Jonathan, APC, PDP, any of those people. The day you start to tell yourself that is the day you begin your journey to having a lot of wealth. I don't care who is in power at the time you are reading this book or at the time you are going through this training. Those of you who are watching this live right now, it is not in the hands of APC. It is not in their hands. It is in your own hands. And number two, God has already given you wealth. He's waiting for you to take responsibility. He's waiting for you to take action. He's waiting for what you will do. And I said, village people affect your mind. They affect your ability to do some things. That is what they affect. They do not have the power to change your destiny. They have the power to slow it down. And how do they slow it down? The battle happens in the mind. The battlefield of human is in the mind. Now, for inside your mind, now in the battle, they happen. A lot of you have believed so many wrong things and it has become part of you. It is not your fault in most cases. It is the fault of the environment you grew up in. It is the fault of the environment you grew up with, the things that surround you, the things you see around you every day. These are the things that create your reality. These are the things that create what you accept, what you believe, what you do, what you practice, and what you have capacity to make. So the first thing we need to shatter today is to understand that it is possible for you to make millions per month, even if you are 12 years old. If you are here right now on Zoom and you are less than 20, type less than 20. I want to see how many very, very, very young people are watching me right now. If you are here and you are above 20, type above 20. If you're also on YouTube, type less than 20 or above 20, whatever you follow. Yeah, I can see a lot of less than 20. Less than 20. Those of you who are less than 20, you have a very, very big unfair advantage, because you have the ability to start to reshape your own mindset, to start to reshape the things that you believe. Those of you who are above 20, you have no excuse. Begin today. Shatter all of these things. It is not village people that are doing you. It is laziness that is your problem. It is not village people that are doing you. It is laziness that is your problem. When two people are going to cut down a tree, please listen to this analogy. Two people are going to cut down a tree. One of them, let's say they have 2 days to cut down the tree, and they were given axe to cut down the tree. One of them decided to sharpen its axe very, very well and decided to start cutting. The other one started cutting the tree with the axe that was given to him. Unfortunately, the axe was blunt. Which of the two do you think will be able to get the tree down faster than the other? So the problem is, life gave all of us tree to cut down, and life gave all of us axe to use to cut the tree down. But laziness will make some people not to sharpen their axe. Laziness will make some people not to even eat more stroke with that. Do you even know that the guy whose axe is blunt, if he decides to eat the tree, say 200,000 times, and the one with a sharp axe decide to eat it maybe 10 times, do you know that the one with the blunt axe will get the tree down faster than the one with the sharp axe? So the point is, it does not matter what disadvantage you have. I know there are a lot of things that doesn't work well for you. You probably live where there's no good internet. You probably don't have a good phone. Your family probably are poor and all of those things. You probably do not even have good education. Some of you are ugly. That's what you tell yourself. Oh, that's what you tell yourself. You believe you are ugly. You believe everything is against you. You think you are, even because of the sin you are committing, that is why you are not making money. I mean, for a lot of time in my life, I thought maybe because I kissed a girl sometime after university, that was why it was difficult for me to become rich. Religion has mesmerized your mind. They have told you all kinds of stupid things that are not real. All right, so all of these things messes up with your mind, and you begin to believe that maybe we just have to. Now, the biggest problem of a Nigerian is the biggest opportunity that the Nigerian has. Nigerian's biggest problem, all right, Nigerian's biggest problem is also his biggest opportunity, and that problem and that opportunity is called hope. How many of you don't hear the word "it go better"? It go better. Someone say God is the one that giveth power to get wealth. God is not the one that giveth wealth. He gives power to get wealth. That scripture is true. Very, very true. And the power to get wealth is not that God will give you. He has given you. Chai, that's what they miss. The power to get wealth is not going to be given to you when you attend a prayer meeting or go to mountain. No. It's follow come. Guys, it's follow come. You got to now use that power. What is that power to get wealth? It's between your ears. See, you don't have to go to the mountain for brain to yara a lot more love. Give yourself brain. Come on, give yourself. You don't have to go to the mountain or do all of these things before brain comes. Sense is already given to you. To whom brain is given, sense is expected. The sense and the brain is already given to you. The power to get wealth is brain, is your mind. It's your mind. So your mind is like a muscle. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. If you go gym where you gym the mind go become waiting feet. The mind go they work. It go they produce results for you. But if you know gym, that mind you go still they hustle. The difference between anyone who is succeeding in Nigeria today and living in Nigeria today and the one who is struggling, those one pushing truck on that bridge in Ikeja and everywhere, is their mind, their mind, their mind. Just do that research. You'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. How many times have you gone to the gym? How many hours did you spend in the gym? What were you even gymming about? I'm not talking about weightlifting. I'm talking about your mind gym. I'm talking about your mind gym. Some of you are looking at time now. You want to go and slim, but you want to go and do some. Only God knows what you want to go and do. That is the problem. So this kind of talk that is taking you out of the know, because this is how I think. If somebody is telling me something works and people have been doing this thing for years and their lives still remain the same, it's either I'm stupid or maybe someone else is, I don't know, has hypnotized us. You got to understand this thing. How can people be going since I was a little boy? People have been going for prayer meetings. Sorry, I'm attacking all of this thing because that is Nigeria. Majority of people, you see business seminar. How many people are here watching this now? How many people will watch What God Cannot Do Does Not Exist Tomorrow? How many people will watch BB Naija or entertainment? Somebody said entertainment is one of the biggest exchange that has happened to Nigerians. Because Nigerians have a lot of problems and all that, they become creative in entertainment and they keep themselves busy from taking responsibility of their lives. So because of good music, comedy and all of that, they forget their problem. You see the way we catch crews online and all of those things. What is happening is Monfa is now sleeping with boys, or Bobrisky is a girl, or whatever. Those are the things that a lot of young Nigerians pay attention to. And when it is time for them to gym their mind, they complain. They complain of data, they complain of time, they complain of whatever, and then we keep going on in this circle and keep on at the same spot. I can talk anyhow about this now because I came from there. Something changed in me. Before I begin to recognize opportunities around me, I begin to develop ability to make money. Today, I don't try to make money for myself. Today, I help people make money. Today, I teach people how to make money. Today, I help a lot of people become millionaires. And I've helped quite a good number of them. Quite a good number of them. So, your mindset shifts. Your mindset shifts is the first thing we'd have to deal with. So, you got to gym your mind daily. You got to expand your mind daily. See, problems can never be solved at the same frequency it was created. The same environment and exposure that created the problem in your life, the lack in your life right now, you are not going to remain at the same spot to change it. I said the biggest problem in Nigeria have is hope. You do nothing, you hope that things will get better. Would they lie for you? Would they lie for you, ladies and gentlemen? Eh? Would they lie for you?
Apostle, we hear of this. Apostle, we hear.
Would they lie for you? So it is not going to change, ladies and gentlemen. It is not. There is nothing that is going to change. Hope will not solve it. Hope keeps us alive, keeps us trying. But hope in itself is an ability for us to try new things, to do better every chance we got. Hope is not for us to relax and then expect that some angel somewhere, some powerful being somewhere, something is going to happen somewhere that is going to change our story. It is never going to happen. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be dealing with how you can make ₦1 million income on a monthly basis in Nigeria. But the first thing that I'm establishing today is that you need to believe this is possible for you. And it will not come from prayers. All right? Prayers, let me tell you this now. Your pastor or imam will not tell you this. Prayer is a form of worship. Prayer is not MMM. I provide help I get help. That is how many religious houses are taking prayers. Prayer is not what you do to solve your problems. Prayer is what you do to worship your creator. That is what you do with prayers. So real prayer is worship. Real prayer is not asking. Because majority of the things you ask for. See, if I'm going to pray, you know what I'm going to pray for? I'm going to pray for courage. I'm going to pray because courage equals to wealth. Confidence equals to wealth. I'm going to pray for confidence. I'm going to pray for courage. And God answered this prayer by giving me opportunity to be confident, opportunity to be courageous. All right? I'm going to pray for ideas to help humanity. I'm going to pray for ideas to support people. I'm going to pray for ideas to help people change their mindset so they can attract wealth. I'm going to pray for ideas to create solutions that will make life easier for humanity. I'm going to align myself with God, the Creator's agenda for His creation, humanity. So if you can give me ideas, and I'm going to put myself into work hard to make sure those ideas are available so that humanity's lives can be better, so that humanity's life can be easier. Those are the kind of prayers I will pray. Those who pray this kind of prayer automatically are wealthy people. Not, oh Lord, our rent is about to due. Send down fire. Send down fire. Oh, send down fire. Some people you even have needs. And then you are praying, die, and all of that. Someone say, please, Clement, what about the one you are broke and having issues that take your money and make you poor because you are robbing God by not paying tithes? Anyway, I don't know about that one, but all I'm going to say to you, all I'm going to say to you, when you pay the tithe, did God come down to collect it and take it to heaven to go and spend? All right, so you just have to use your brain. I said everything is still in between your ears. Your brain is everything. Your brain is everything. All right, you are not poor because you are not paying tithes. Tithe, for those who believe on it, has another purpose that is not wealth. It's not to make money. Just understand it. It's not to make money. Because I like to do a lot of comparative analysis a lot. The people who have the type of money I desire to have, did they make it because they paid tithes? Those who pay tithes, yes, they make money, but what is the volume, the ratio of the money they have versus the people who don't pay no tithes? All right, what is the ratio? I mean, come on. You got to be bamboozling me. So life is about principle. So if it works for somebody, what can I do for it to work for me as well? So what kind of money are you trying to make? So it cannot be. And like I said, it is the mind. The moment you believe is because you are not paying tithe or not doing some kind of religious things, that is why you're struggling. You will keep on struggling. Why? Because that is what the village people want you to think. The village people want you to believe that you do not have capacity. All right, and the more you believe that you do not have capacity, it becomes difficult for you to make anything. It becomes difficult for you to make anything. So it's very important that we get this thing out of the way. Now, let me tell you a little bit about village people and how they have no hold over you. I'm going to do a book about this later. All right, there is a story I heard about two boys that were born on the same day to the same parents. All right, they were twins, and then they had this particular tradition in their village. Every time a child is born and they go to age 10, they take them to the soothsayer, the Baba Ifa or the Babalawo or whatever, or the Amadioa of their village. All right, don't turn atheist to that's your own whatever. But when we talk about money, it is not what they tell you that is supposed to make you money. All right, your purpose for serving God should be because you acknowledge He made you and you want to worship Him, not because you want to collect from Him. It is wrong. It is wrong. I mean, God, it is well. All right, so back to the story. Back to the story. These parents decided to take their kids to the Babalawo or the soothsayer man when they were 10, and then each of the boys will have to go in separately. You know, the man will read their future and tell them what their future is going to hold, and then they will come out. And they were born the same day. All right. They were born the same day. So they were born the same day. So the first one went in, and then of course the man told him, "Oh wow, you have a great destiny. You're gonna make a lot of money. You're gonna grow big. You're gonna become big, large, everything, and all of the good things of life are gonna come to you, everything, and all of that. And then you're gonna be a king. You're gonna be very rich and wealthy." This boy came out happy, was jumping. He told his parents and his twin brother what was gonna happen. Everybody was happy. So the twin brother was like, if my twin brother is going to be like that, my own too is set, is locked. So he went in, and then the man looked at it and was shocked, like, what's going on? He said, "Baba, what is it? Hey, you're going to be poor. There's nothing you do, you will not make money. Your path is going to be difficult in life, and this and that and that." And the boy came out depressed. He was crying. He felt very bad, and then the parents were like, "What happened? What did he say? What did he say?" He couldn't talk. So eventually he mustered some courage and then told the parents what the Baba had said. They all went home sad. They could not be happy even for the boy that they said the destiny was good again. And the boy started growing. And by the time they were 20, of course, everything the first boy does was just working for him. Some of you are here, you know people that things, you do the same thing. You apply for the same job, they pick them. You went to the same school, they came with first class or 2-1. You are having extra year. All right. There are some people who don't even read as much as you, but when you write the exam, they score the best marks. All right. Their parents, things are working better for them, and yours is difficult. You probably have known somebody like that. All right. So that was how their life turned out to be. So when this guy hit 20, one day it called his parents, said, "See, I've thought about my life. Nothing is working for me in this village. I've tried everything. See, my brother, everything is just good for him." He said, "I've decided to leave this village and go and pursue my destiny elsewhere." And of course, this debate went on for a while, but the boy prevailed eventually and decided to travel. And when he traveled, he went far away. We didn't hear anything about him anymore. His twin brother that remained in the village became the king of that village because he was so wealthy and powerful. He became the king of that village, but he was living his life anyhow because he had access to everything and all of that. So later on, something happened. There was no rain, there was no farm, and there was famine and all that. And the village, of course, had no food. So people became broke. They started to kill themselves. There was crime everywhere and all of that. And somebody now said, one of the chiefs told this king now, which is our brother, all right, told him that maybe we should leave the village and walk up north. Probably we're going to be able to find some place or some village that they may have food and then save us before all of us die away. So the king agrees, and then they kept traveling. They traveled for about 7 days, and then they stumbled into a farm where they saw fruit, food, everything and all that. They pounced on this farm. They started to eat like madmen. As they were eating, the guards were guarding the farm, came and pounced on them. So they arrested all of them, tied them with rope like animal, and dragged them to the village. So the chief of that village, who was the owner of the farm, came out, and before he came out, they had to drum and all of that. So while they were drumming, the king of this our rich guy now, the ones that are in chains, they now started to shout, "Please don't kill us, don't kill us. We'll be your servants, we'll be your servants." And eventually the king came out. The leader of the clan that owns the farm came out and then was like, "What happened? What happened?" They told him what happened and all of that. So it's like, "Go and kill them." So when they took them up and they wanted to go and kill them, he recognized that it was his brother and his people. So he said, "Hold on." So he said, untie them and all that. So those ones, they could not look up. So he said, "Look up, look at me." And then he looked up and saw that it was his twin brother that was said would never amount to anything. Of course, they reconciled and everything, and then all his people came under him, and he became the king over everybody at the end of the day. Now, what is the moral of this story, and how does it relate to Nigeria that believes in village people? The simple moral here is that village people cannot change your destiny. You have the power to decide what your destiny would be. Yes, they might do some things against you. A lot of things might happen against you, but you may have to work 10 times harder than your next neighbor because you know where you are coming from. While others are sleeping, you may have to stay awake. I don't sleep at night. Maybe very soon I will be able to sleep at night. Till date, I still don't sleep at night. I mean, right now it's about 1 a.m. here in Dubai. And this is how I'm going to be till like 6 or 7 before I sleep. Before 12, I'm already up again. All right? I'm not saying you should not sleep, but you know yourself. I know where I'm coming from. I know the kind of village and the kind of family I'm coming from. All right? And I know I have to work twice as hard. I'm going to do a training very soon. I'm going to talk about the business lesson or life lessons from Yahoo Boys. I dropped one recently on my Instagram where I talked about why you can't complain about the Yahoo Boys making money, buying Benz, buying houses and all of that. Yes, they are scamming people. That is wrong. But scamming in itself is hard work. Scamming is hard work. A lot of you cannot do 2% of the work an average Yahoo boy puts in. You can't do 2% of that work an average Yahoo boy puts in. Then you admire his money. You admire his spoil, the way he uses Benz, buys all kinds of stuff. So you admire those things. Something is wrong with you. 9, never knock, you don't sleep, pass. And you work on the same routine. But guess what? Hope is there. One day we'll get good presidents. One day God will look at me and have mercy on me and say, my daughter, you have suffered a lot. Take money. Who is deceiving you? Who is deceiving you? You know where you're coming from. You got to do double, triple, 10 times of work than other people that probably have good families and what have you. When I was growing up, we did not have TV. I mean, TV, black and white or colored or whatever, was the basic thing. We did not have TV. Other people have car or 1 or 2 cars. Some of you listening to me now that you're complaining that you are poor. When you were growing up, your parents had TV or they don't get TV. Then get TV. Some of your parents has car or not. Some of your parents are educated. Me, I had illiterate parents. We were broke, never had a car, no TV. We were living in a room and a parlor without kitchen. All right, we're sharing bathroom with only God knows maybe 30 people or whatever. We didn't have any of these things. We only eat rice once a week. We only wear clean clothes 3 times in a year. Our clothes. That was the kind of family I grew up in. Some of you, your own family is even worse. Where you grew up in is even worse than mine. But I recognize that I cannot compare myself with the other guys. They even think they are broke, but they are rich men compared to us. So I cannot do the same thing they were doing. There was a guy, I admire what he does and all of that. And recently I found out that the guy finished from a private university. You know the kind of school where I go? My school fees was 6,300 Naira. My university annual school fees was 6,300. University was 6K. When we got admission 100 level, total we pay was 17,900. 17,100, I think. Was all the money we paid for everything. So 200 level, 300 level, 400 level was 6,300. That was the kind of school I went to. And my friend that we served together and decided to do some business together was paying over 600,000 per semester in his own university because it was private university. I mean, somebody said it was big. Somebody else was paying 500K, 600K for their own private at the same period. So for you to know that 6,300 was not big money. But I can never compare myself. And I see him. Sometimes we are both broke. We are managing Indomie. We were squatting inside an office building. So in the day, the place is office. In the night, it becomes our home. We cannot cook anyhow. When we cook, we fleet so that they will not be smelling Indomie. So I don't compare myself with him, even though we're going through that together. Because he had privilege. For his parents to afford whatever means that money came from. For them to be able to pay it. For them to be able to pay it. My mom, the total revenue from business was 2,000 Naira per day from selling akara. Out of this 2,000, the cost of business, that's the beans that she borrowed, that she bought on credit, the groundnut oil she bought on credit, the firewood she bought on credit. When you put the total money together, it's more than 2,000. She is running at a deficit every day for over 20 years and patching it. The gbese, you know what they call it, gbese? My mama used to call it gbese. The debt kept rising and rising and rising. It affected her health. So that's where I was coming from. So I knew I got to do more work. I got to apply more pressure. I got to sharpen my own axe and eat the tree multiple times than any other person. So you cannot compare yourself with every other one. So I'm saying this to you, ladies and gentlemen, that it does not matter what they've told you about village people. Village people cannot stop you. You just need to work harder than others in the right direction. Because now the purpose of this is to show you 6 steps that you can take and be able to generate this kind of stuff on a monthly basis, regardless of your age. Less than 20 or above 20, it does not matter. So this is the foundation for this. I can keep talking about this for long because this might just be what somebody needs to be able to change your story completely. This might just be what you need to change your story completely. All right. Somebody said we pay tithe because we are blessed, not because we want to be blessed. See, blessing, anything, money. Oh, God has done it for all of us. It is follow come. It is follow come. All right. It is follow come. All right. So I want to welcome you to How to Make a Million in Nigeria. And when I come back, I am going to be going through the first part of this training where I'm going to be sharing with you the power of multiple income. Don't go away. Stay with me. All right, welcome back. I didn't have my own logo, so I'm using Traffic Aken logo for this. So please forgive me. All right. So for the people who are on Zoom, I'm going to be showing you slides. Those who are on YouTube, you might not be seeing my slide. So I'm going to be navigating between the slide and my face. But don't worry, the slide is really not a big deal today. It's really not a big deal today, so that's about that. So okay, I need to share this again. All right, if you can see my slide on Zoom, type 111. Those of you on YouTube, don't worry. It's really not a big deal. So I want to talk about the power of multiple streams. The power of multiple streams. This is very, very important. This is very, very important. So this is part 1 of today's training. Like I said, it's going to take time. I'm going to break this down little by little. And all. As a matter of fact, I think I might be able to share the slide also on. I might be able to share the slide also on. Let me see if I can share the slide on this thing as well. Fantastic. I think I have it. Now. Yeah. So I think I have the slide. I have the slide on YouTube now as well. Okay. Beautiful. I have the slide on YouTube now as well. All right. So I want to talk about the power of multiple streams. Warren Buffett says an average millionaire has 7 streams of income. All right. It has 7 streams of income. I'm not even sure it was the one who said this anyway, but he has over 91 streams of income. I prepared this slide during the lockdown last year during the pandemic, COVID-19. So someone says it's 95 now, so it must have increased. But it was 91 stream as at the time I was preparing this particular slide. All right. So I'm going to share with you why you need multiple streams. All right. I'm going to be sharing with you why you need multiple streams. And a lot of people do not understand that wealth is a game. You got to be a very, very careful player when you want to make money. You got to be a very, very careful and strategic player if you want to make money, and that is what this is all about. You need your ability to be able to play the wealth game. All right, so you need multiple streams. One stream cannot cut it for you. So I'm going to share with you why you need multiple stream of income. Number one, to build wealth, all right, you need to spend a very, very little percentage of your income on expenses. All right, your normal expenses, your normal living costs, all right, must be a small percentage. My recommendation is 30% of your income is what you should be spending. All right, if your income is very low, maybe you can do 50% of your income. So somebody will say, Sam, how dare you tell me to spend 30% of my income when even 100% is not enough? How can I even spend 30% when I don't even have any income? Right. So never spend beyond 30% to 50% of your income. All right. So what then does this mean for you? So if 30% of your income is not enough, you need to increase your income, not increase the percentage. Please write that down. Increase your income, not increase the percentage. Increase your income, not the percentage. All right. What you increase is your income, not the percentage. It is very, very important. Very, very important. Increase your income, not the percentage. Increase your income, not the percentage. Increase your income, not the percentage. So this is the first reason you need multiple streams. This is the first reason you need multiple streams. All right, so that you can be able to spend less on the things that you spend money on. I actually wish I could go a bit deeper on this, but because of time, let me move on. Number two, your main goal, and this is very important, your main goal is to build passive income that can take care of your expenses. Everybody listen to me. Everything you spend money on today, your goal is that those things are paid for from the money you don't have to work for. Everything you spend money on today, your goal is to pay for those things from an income you did not want to work for, you did not work for. That income is called passive income. Active income are the ones you work for, all right, that you physically work for, you actively work for. But you want to get to a point where everything you spend money on, your rent, fuel, give me some of the expenses that you spend money on a monthly basis. All right, all of these expenses, data, subscription, everything must be paid for, not from your salary. Gas, food, name it, school fees, all of them, data, electricity bill, God bless you, daily operations, food, everything must be paid for, not from your salary, not from your business, must be paid for from income that you are not actively working for. So that is the goal. That is where you want to get to. You are not going to start from there. It takes a lot to get there, but you have to know that you are building your way towards that. You have to know that you are walking towards that, including flexing. Yeah, all of that. So multiple streams will help you to meet up and make up for all your deficits. When you have multiple streams, there are some of your streams that are not going to be active. All right, so those streams can be paying for different things that you want to do. There are some things I put money on when it was difficult for me to get the money out. But I close my eyes and I put money on those things because the return that are coming in from those businesses, those investments, are helping me to pay for little things. Now, please get it right. I'm not saying go and put your money on investment, because that's the number one problem of Nigerians. Every day there is a news of one investment has crashed, another one has crashed, one of them has whatever. I learned my own lesson the very hard way too, because I also did investment. And me, I did not even stop in personal investment. I now gather people's money. We were now investing it, and everything now crashed. Everything now crashed. So you have to understand your main goal. Your main goal is to get to a point where your needs are paid for. Your weekly, monthly needs are paid for from money you don't necessarily actively have to be working for. So you want to build a lot of streams, things paying you. All right, there is a way to do this. There's a way to go into this, and it's very, very important. Okay, so that is number 2. The third one is your best insurance against unforeseen circumstance. When you have multiple streams, you know, say you dig gidigba. When you have multiple streams, life cannot it cannot surprise you too much. When you have multiple streams, life cannot surprise you too much. See what happened during COVID. COVID came, they locked all of us in our houses. People cannot pay. They cannot do business. Celebrities become beggar. They became beggar because there was no more show. Nothing was giving them money anymore. Businesses were locked down. Only those who have multiple ways to make money, multiple types of income, were able to still put body and soul together. So COVID has taught us that life sometimes brings things we do not expect. What if something happens to that one way that you are making money? All some of you have is your job. All some of you have is that your one small business. What if something happens tomorrow and that can no longer bring in money? So I want you to start to think right now before we get into how to make these millions. All right, because what an average person reading this book, an average person on this call right now wants to make is, Sam, just tell me where the money is. Do I have to go to Enugu? Is it on what's it called, Independence Layout Junction? You're going to tell me to check 1 tree, and then under the tree I'm just going to see some million there and pick it. That's what an average Niger mind is thinking right now. You're wasting too much time. Now go straight to the point. That means straight to, you have been going straight to the point in your life and you are still broke. Oga Chelu, calm down. Be calming down. All right, just chill. There is nothing I'm going to share with you today that will make you money if you don't understand this thing. If you don't understand these foundations we're laying, you are still going to hear motivational speakers. That guy talk well. When they say, that training you went to, that stuff. They say, this guy, he talk well. I understand Nigerians. Now, the way in our mind, they reason with that. Guys, calm down. Understand this thing very, very well. Understand it very well. Okay? So, COVID happened. A lot of you have very terrible experience. We did not have money. Achim will say, I know go very well. I used to go there a lot. All right? So, COVID happened was a very terrible experience for a lot of people. A lot of people. I mean, I was talking that I met one. I went to buy, wanted to get fuel, so they didn't allow us past the main road, so we had to pass inside the street in Abuja then. And we saw on the particular streets we were, it doesn't look like there was COVID in that street at all. Everybody was just going out in that street. You know, it's just Agbole kind of thing. Things were happening. So there's a woman selling akara. That woman reminds me of my mother. And she was selling akara. People were buying akara because it's in Agbole. And then I know that while we were selling akara back in the days, we could not survive a day without selling akara. Because even our feeding is from the akara. Even our feeding is from the akara. So any day we do not go and sell akara, we know how we feel. So one day, problem. Now what happens during lockdown that lasts for days and weeks? How would that woman have coped? If not that she could still sell akara in Adubo. How many people went, oh God, you all know your experiences during lockdown. So if there were multiple streams that necessarily is not affected by COVID, a lot will be affected, even almost all of them might be affected, but some of them might not be shut down completely. For example, people like us who did online courses and training and do stuff online, we were making stupid money. I had, how many people now? I think 7 or 9, I think it was 9 people in my house that was feeding. Full-time adults in my house. I was feeding during lockdown. I know one boy that made 400 million naira. The boy is gifter word, gifter something. You people know that stuff, ba? Gifter word or something. That guy made over 400 million within that lockdown. During the lockdown. So what did that mean for you, ladies and gentlemen? It means that no matter what happens on earth, there's still some income stream that will not dry up. So if you have multiple, you are covered. So you need security and safety. Some of you, it was that gift award that helped you. All those urgent 2K, 3K stuff that were able to put money together to be living life. You need multiple streams. So I'm just preparing your mind because it takes mindset to make money. How do you make $1 million in Nigeria? You have to not think like Nigerians. Hey, how do you make $1 million monthly in Nigeria? You must not think like Nigerians. You must think a step further than most Nigerians. And the mindset of most Nigerians is hope. It go better. Government. Religion, church, activity. That is the expectation of an average Nigerian. Our government is bad. They don't give youth opportunity. They don't do this, they don't do that. Yes, you can. All those complaints are valid. Please don't get me wrong. They are valid. But guys, in the midst of the same complaint, your mates are making millions daily. Do they have 2 heads? Yes, the complaints are valid. Yes, they are the worst government in the world. Yes, there's insecurity everywhere. Yes, this and that and that. But guy, lady, people are still crushing it in the same Nigeria. The reason is because they are not thinking like the rest of you. They are not thinking like the rest of you. They are not thinking like the rest of you. It's very important. All right? The last one is time freedom. One of the reasons you need multiple streams is time freedom. One of my very, very bosom friends bought a brand new car some years ago. When he said we should meet, we met in Lagos that day, and I was going to meet him, and he said he was driving and all. I was expecting that he had bought pencil. You know Toyota Camry. Yeah, it's Camry now. Yeah, it's Camry. I was thinking it was pencil that this guy had bought. You know, because pencil was my own annual goal at that time. That I was going to buy pencil. It was the goal. Once you have pencil, I've arrived. All right. Once I have pencil, that's what I was expecting. And when I now saw my friend, my friend brought a brand new car. I mean, when I say brand new, I mean the car was made that year. Brand new, tear rubber, because he worked in a bank. And the guy called me years later and said, see, Sam, I'm tired. He said, I don't have time for anything. My dreams, the things that brings me joy, I don't even have time to do anything with them. He said, he doesn't even have time to do anything with his dreams. He doesn't have time for it. Why? Because the bank job has taken away his life. Is he making money? Maybe. Later down the line, years down the line, I figured out that his annual income, his monthly income was something I've never seen before. I've not made it before. It was a lot. I mean, this guy was earning almost $1 million on a monthly basis. If you add some other stuffs to it and all of that, about $1 million on a monthly basis, that's the kind of stuff that I was making. And as at this time we're having this conversation, his annual income was less than what I was making per day. Are you listening to me? His annual income was less than what I was making per day. But me, I can decide, as I am right now, I can just call my agent and said, book me a flight to which country should I go? Any country of my choice. I can say, book me a flight to any country I want to go. I want to go and spend 2 weeks inside the water and be flowing and all of that. And I'll tell him business class. But my friend cannot try because tomorrow morning he must report in the bank. A lot of you cannot try this because you must report in your office. When you have multiple streams, you have time freedom. You have ability to do the things that you love. You have capacity to spend time with people that love you. You have ability to do all that you want to do. You can even serve God better. I mean, not to go for prayer meeting and say, God, do it, do it, do it, die, 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 die. They have been crying die for years. They have not died finished. And those people having 10 lives like cats or whatever, why have they not all died? Shouting that. So you cannot think like Nigerians and make money in Nigeria. You have to understand the way Nigerians think, yes, but your own thought pattern must be above the prevailing thought pattern of an average Nigerian. Do you understand what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? Are you getting this gospel? All right. You got to think above the average thinking pattern of an average Nigerian. Number one, your wealth is not in the hand of the government. Yes, the government can enhance your wealth, but they are not the one to make you wealthy. An average Nigerian believes that. So number one thing we are shattering here is that your wealth is not in APC or PDP or DDP or HIV, whatever their parties are called. Your wealth, your million, is not in their hands. Number two, your millions is not in prayer meeting or religious, any religious something. That is not where your wealth is. That is not where your wealth is. So you got to think, where then is your wealth? Your wealth is here. Because the power to get wealth that the Almighty God has given to you is between your ears. My brother used to insult people, say, "Eleti kalawo bi eti eworo." You know, so your eti kalawo bi eti eworo. Those of you who understand Yoruba, I wish I can say it in Igbo. This your ears, no matter what it looks like. In between it is your brain. That is the machine. And that is what we are going to utilize today. I'm going to break it down for you. Actionable steps. There are 6 things you have to do. If you can follow them, hey, you're going to be crazy, crazy, crazy. So in the next session, I'm going to be talking about how to make money. There is what we call the PAA wealth approach. When I found this out, my life changed. I stopped to struggle. Things became easier for me. things became easier for me when I found this out. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be sharing with you the PAA wealth approach, which is the basic way to create wealth. Don't go away, I'll be right back. Welcome back. All right, so we're going to get into the next part of tonight's training. And here I'm going to be talking about the PAA approach. All right, and I'm going to share my screen right now so that you'll be able to see that the approach that I want to teach, and then we can pick it up from there. All right, so this is called the problem analytic approach. Is the basics of wealth creation. All right, it's the basic of wealth creation. And there's this diagram that I always like to talk about. You see, to make money, there is something that the Almighty has given to all of us, and that is a ubiquitous commodity. It is called problem. Let's do a little sample. What are the problems you have right now? Can anybody just type your problem? Type type your problem. All right. When we want to do programs in churches back in the days, we organize program and we put people's problems there. Yeah, bring all your problems. The Lord will solve them. Broke problem is poverty, money problem, problem. Bring it. Some people's problem, they are 30, husband never did. They are 40, husband never did. You know, some have married, no children. You know, problem everywhere. There's conductor problem, there's downfall problem, there's educational problem, there's a professor who wants to sleep with you problem, there's your boyfriend not calling you problem, there's your boyfriend cheating on you problem, there's your wig that is shelling problem, there's your makeup that is about to finish problem, there is NEPA problem, there is LASMA problem, there is NSAS problem, oh, you know they finish you. There are problems everywhere. Your roommates are taking your clothes problem. Your best friend cheating on your boyfriend problem. Your children are not hearing word problem. Inability to reach more audience. Somebody is shy. problem. All kinds of problem. Hey, sickness problem. Health problem. Everywhere. Your boyfriend is 2 seconds everywhere, don't boss problem. Buhari problem. Hertzmen problem. Which other one? There are problems upon problems everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. But these problems is just amazing. Number one thing you need to know about problem is they will never finish. Because life, somebody said, is an adventure of problems. You are either inside a problem right now, or you are about to enter one right now, or you are just coming out of one. At every point in time, you are either in a problem, you have a problem, or you just solved your problem, or you are about to enter another problem. So it is going to keep on happening over and over. So problem is a ubiquitous commodity. There is going to be a lot of it, is never going to finish. So what then is our escape route? Is just to imagine and change our mind to know and accept that every problem that human have is not a problem. Chai, Ninja, get this. Problem where you get no be problem. The problem is not the problem, The problem is how it is interpreted. The problem is not the problem. The problem is how it is interpreted. And the diagram in front of you shows, all right, that every problem can lead to high income, to a lot of money. Every problem can lead to a lot of money because the problem is simply seeking for solution. And every time solution is given to a problem, value is created. And value will always be rewarded with money. Let's get that straight. Value will always be rewarded with money. Okay? Problems are everywhere. No one is exempted. All right, so it's very, very important that we understand problem. There's problem everywhere, but every problem is a disguise of money. When next you have a problem, shout money. Money. There is money to be made about that, every kind of problem, either directly or indirectly. Could be happening in layers, but either directly or indirectly, there is money to be made whenever there is problem. All right, no one is exempted, which means your money is in the pocket of everyone around you. How many people are in Nigeria? They told us 200 million. Doesn't matter. Even if it's 100 million or 150 million or 250 million, it means, hi, Sam Harvard, you mention your name, can make money from 200 million people in Nigeria. Why? 200 million people have problems in Nigeria. So I do not see problem, I see wealth disguised in problems had by 200 million people. Okay, great. So that's the first thing, the problem. The next one is a solution. Every problem has a solution. You are either the creator of the solution or you are the distributor of the solution. So either you create the solution or you find an existing one. Okay, we're going to talk more about this later. And then, of course, the value. Solutions are only valuable when converted and packaged as a product because they create the value that is exchanged for money. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we will make money. We are going to be solution providers, either a solution creator or solution distributor, so that everyone around us can make us money. I say this, any amount you want to make, your 1 million naira is in the hands of Nigerians, 200 million Nigerians. Now let me ask you a question. Choose one of these two. Would you like one person to give you 1 million naira or 1 million people to give you 1 naira? Choose one. One person or 1 million people? One person give you 1 million naira or 1 million people give you 1 naira each? Yeah, I can see one person, 1 million people, 1 million people, 1 million people, 1 million people give me 1 naira. Ladies and gentlemen, is there any adult in Nigeria that is votable? Because they said those people that are young, the Nigeria youth, whatever, about 70 million. Is there anyone between age of 18? Listen, between age of 18 in Nigeria and 45 that cannot afford 1 naira per month? If you think there is someone like that that cannot afford 1 naira per month, type 000. But if you know that everyone in Nigeria from age of 18 to 45 can afford 1 naira per month, type 111. Anyone in Nigeria, adults, that his head is correct, or not mad people, but they are not mad. I mean, all of them in Nigeria can afford 1 naira per month. Even beggars have money. Susan says even babies can afford 1 naira. So, ladies and gentlemen, out of this 70 million, you only need. Oh, all right. This means that all of you have a potential of making 70 million per month. If all the young people in Nigeria gives you 1 naira every month. Are you seeing where I'm going little by little? Nigerians, the way to hammer is imagine 70 million youth in that country of 200 million people can afford 1 naira to be giving you every month. 1 naira, oh, I didn't say 10 naira, I didn't say 100 naira, I didn't say 1,000 naira. One naira doesn't even exist anymore. But let's just assume by some miracle they still could find that coin and then they give you 1 naira every month. That is 70 million naira per month. If only 1 million people would give you 1 naira per month, that is your 1 million naira we are talking about already. All you need is 1 naira. 1 naira per month. So I want you to put this in mind, because now we are going to get into the real deal of tonight. I've laid the foundation. I've told you to make 1 million per month in Nigeria. You cannot think like Nigerians. Yes, you need to understand how Nigerians think, because they are the ones who will contribute this money for you. So you need to know that your money is not in the hands of government, it's not in churches or mosque, all right? God has given you everything you need already. You don't need to go and shout on him to give you again. God doesn't even care about your fasting, all right? Some of you are fasting and other you are holy. When you are watching all those prayer meeting and prophetic stuff, you are born again. The moment you finish, you go and do all the things that your pastor say you should not be doing again. Eh? Like I know a girl that doesn't have sex on Saturday nights because she goes to church on Sunday morning, but immediately after church she go and knock. So you are so religious, so you got to break free from that religious mindset, because your money is not there. All right, so to make money you need to understand the power of leverage. Thank you, those who mentioned that. All right, so we are going into the next session right now. So I'm going to take a short break to drink, and this is the best time to share this now. All right, share this to people. Remind them. Share it everywhere. Share it everywhere. We are going to go so deep, so practical. We want to make this money. I'm going to show you my example, what I did, how I was able to do 5 million monthly during lockdown. During lockdown. Yeah, they said it will be that Obasanjo making 1 naira on every MTN recharge you do. I don't know how true that is, but if that thing is true, that was a lot of money, guys. Interswitch, was Interswitch or Nibs now? I think one of the two makes 1 naira or so on every transactions that happens, and they have billions of transactions every day, making over 1 billion every day. There was a guy who was making the monthly allocation of most of the states in Nigeria every week, all right, or sometimes every month in MTN. He's a worker in MTN. I was making monthly allocation of a state every month, and he's a worker. And what does this guy do? All those MSMS that you used to subscribe to, that they will blast you and you subscribe. Some of you, they won't give you option to opt out. It's that guy that used to create those things. When they bombard it out like that, 600 million comes in for him alone. Like 1 point something billion comes for MTN, but his own cut is over 600 million on one SMS. Crazy guy in that Lagos. So in this next session, I'm going to be breaking these things down to you. All of you can do this. All of you. There's no village people doing you. That's the point. Once you have a phone, you are watching me right now, or you are reading this book right now, all right, you can do this. You can do this. All of you. You can do this. You can do this. You all can do this. You all can do this. Someone say, where can you get the book? The book is what we are writing together. This session is going to be converted to a book. There's those of you who are transcribing, remove all these things that I'm saying inside the book so that it will not be sounding funny. All right. Yeah, I'm done with my distractions. Okay. This is the book. We are writing the book together right now. This is the book. Everything I'm teaching right now is turning into a book in the next few days, and you will pay for the book. They will pay for the book. And that is an example of what we're about to teach right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a short break for about a minute, and then when we're back, we're going to go into 6 proven steps to make a ₦1 million monthly income. I've taken you through all the processes. I've broken it down, the mindset you need, everything and all of that. And we have talked about the power of the PAA approach. Right now, we are going to be discussing the 6 proven steps to make a million income in Nigeria. I'll be very practical with this, and I want you to please get your writing material and begin to jot down. Don't just read this book, don't just watch this training, and get ready for us to break this down together. I'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you didn't miss me. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, share this link with everybody. Share it with them. Every Nigerian, Make we make money. All right, those who are writing this book, don't be typing that baba di baba inside. All right, so you can pre-order for the book that we are still writing. Oh my goodness. All right, so in this session, we are going to be dealing with the 6 proven steps to make a million income in Nigeria. This is specially made for Nigerians. So if you are not a Nigerian and you are watching this, well, you might find it difficult a little bit to apply this, but it's really just easy in a way. I mean, just a little bit of change. So what I want to do in the next 1 hour plus, in the next 1 hour plus, is to show you these 6 steps and then work on it with you and give you all the assignments and everything you need to go and do, because you have to practice them. You can't just hear them, you have to practice them for you to be able to get them done. And let me warn you, there is nothing mystical that I'm going to say that I probably have not even said already or that you have not heard already before. So a lot of you, you've had something like this before. To some of you, you probably have not had it before. Those of you who have heard it before and have not done anything with it is the only reason you have not made money. Or you're not making the kind of money. All right? Let me ask this question though. Is there anyone here who is on 9 to 5? You have a job. Type job. You have a job. Type job. You have a job. Type job. Okay, good. You have a job. Type job. Right. Can you be kind enough to tell us your salary in Naira? In Nigeria. So how much are you earning in Naira? Those of you who have job. 80k, 10k, 180k, 70k, 60k, 94k, 300k, 150k, 53k. Okay, good. 94k, 76k, thank you. 15k, 70k, 126k, 20k. Take home on 99k, yeah. Okay, good. Put it there, 100k, thank you, 20k. Alright, 20k. There is nobody here that is doing 500k yet. Somebody says 8k, you are house help. Okay, you are house help. Please stop saying that. The fact that you are house help, that might be your current stuff, but you don't have half brain. You don't have half brain. All right, you have full brain, so you are a full human being. House help is a job description. So for you to type it for me means you're trying to justify your ability to only earn 8k by saying I'm helpless, I'm house help. No, you're not helpless. That you can listen to me or you have a phone to even watch me right now. You have ability to make $1 million. Forget your education. All right, forget your education. I'm going to break. Don't worry, we are getting somewhere. Okay, so I have somebody that's doing 450 to 500k. Okay, that's good. Somebody is a full-time mom. It's also room that is the payment. 25k. Oh my god. Okay, I have 110, I have 70k, you know. All right, so here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. Close your eyes for a minute. Imagine 1 million naira monthly salary. You are a sinner if your eyes is open right now. Close your eyes right now. 1 minute. Close your eyes. I'm seeing some people, your eyes are still open like Niamaka. Close that eyes. God bless you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, number 1 rule to make millions, I told my PA back then, is obey simple instruction. Not difficult instruction, but simple one. Because in the simple instruction is your money. Aha. Chikodi, 1 million monthly is not big money. It's useless. 1 million in Nigeria is even useless. 1 million is not up to my rent per month in Dubai. So it's useless, really. But it's a good start. I want all of you to get to that place in the next 60 to 90 days. In the next 60 to 90 days, I want all of you listening to me right now to get there. So close your eyes, everybody, right now. Thank you. Close your eyes and just imagine a million naira alerts coming in as your salary, especially those of you who have a job. Just imagine it. Imagine what you would do with 1 million naira income. Close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. What I want you to see, you only see it when you close your eyes. If you open it, you won't see it. It's simple. Some of you, your eyes are still open, Kongba. Your eyes has been opening all your life since you were born. It has not made you 1 million monthly. I'm telling you to close now so that you make 1 million. You are still opening those your eyes. Amakawa, is your eyes still open? I can see you. All right. Close. Those people can't close eyes. Those ones that don't used to close eyes when they are praying, they say, close your eyes. The spirit is moving. Closer you open. You can't close it. Close those eyes. If you want to make money here, close. Let me say it like Nigeria. The number of seconds you used to close your eyes is the number of millions you will make this year. Oh, yeah. That's how they... Now I'm talking to Nigerians. All of them are closing. They are counting the seconds. They want to make... So close it and imagine it, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to connect with something. That's why I'm saying you should do that. Kelvin, you will not sleep. You will not sleep. Okay, imagine it. What you would do with a million naira salary. Feels good. Open your eyes. Thank you. How many of you have a business or self-employed here? Type business. You have business or self-employed. Type business. You're self-employed if you're a tailor, you're doing your own thing, or if you're selling something, you have shops. Just type business. Either you are self-employed or you have a business. Just type business. Thank you. Just type business. How many of you keep track of your monthly income? And you can type your monthly income for us. In Naira, how much profit averagely do you make per month? If you can type it for us, please type. Okay, I have 60K now. Profit, I'm not saying revenue. 30 to 40K, 100K, 20K, 5.2 million. Profits, not revenue, right? 50,000, 60K, 50K. 20K, 100 to 250K, 35K, good. 10 to 30K, good, 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 good. My business is online, Amazon and publishing, good, good, good. Good, good, good. 5K. That's good. That's good, that's good. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 50K. Unstable. Yes, the profit you're making. Average 65K, yeah. 20K. Profit averagely 50K. 80 to 100K. Okay. So, those of you who have business and you're making less than a million naira, what would you feel like if you start to make a million naira monthly profits? What would it feel like? All right, so I'm going to show you some 6 actionable steps right now. It doesn't matter what you are doing currently. It doesn't matter who you are currently. I want you to try your best. Try your best to practice what I'm about to share. All right? Try your best to practice it, what I'm about to share. I'm going to make this a lot radical while we go on. Okay? So, there are 6 steps to making a million naira. I'd already told you the simplest way to make a million naira is to find 1 million people to give you 1 naira every month. Okay, so how are we going to be able to do it? How are we going to be able to do that? So here, ladies and gentlemen, are the 6 steps. Step number 1. Step number 1. Find a problem that 1 million people have in Nigeria. Remember, we established earlier that problems are everywhere in Nigeria. Problems are everywhere in Nigeria. Find a problem that 1 million people have in Nigeria. What kind of problem is common to 1 million people in Nigeria? What kind of problem is common to 1 million people in Nigeria? So, I'm going to be talking about 5 things about the problems. All right, because it's not just enough to say you find one problem and all of that. It's not every problem that is going to bring you money. So the first thing is to understand that you can't solve everyone's problem. You only need one valid problem. So number 1, the problem you are finding must be valid. We're going to do some exercise and find some problems together. The problem you are looking for must be valid. All right, which is monetizable. Yeah. So there's this tale of 2 men from America who visited a village in India, and they figured out that everyone was walking barefoot in that village. And one of the men called the home country, the company that sent them, and said, please get me out of here. These people are so backward. They are going to infest me. Nobody is walking with a shoe here. Everybody is walking barefoot. Please, I need to get out of here. And then the second person called home. Instead of calling the company that sent them there, called the shoe company and said, there is a huge market right here. There is a huge market right here. Nobody is wearing shoe. Can you send a container load of shoes? And of course, before they were done with the assignment there, everyone in that village was wearing shoes. And they had to pay this guy for bringing that. So, you got to see business opportunity in the problem that you are identifying. Whenever you see a problem, see business, see money. I established that already for you. See business, see money whenever you see a problem. All right, so it's very, very important. Okay. Number 2, the problem you are identifying, please write it down, must be common to a lot of people. I said wealth most time is a game of number. It is easier when you play with the crowd. The number can make up for the price when you play with the crowd. That is why it is better to choose 1 million people giving you 1 naira than one person giving you 1 million. There are a lot of people with business model that one person can give you 1 million. It takes a lot for someone to give you 1 million. It takes a lot. As a matter of fact, you have to look like 100 million before someone can give you 1 million. I'm not saying gift, though, can buy something or pay something worth 1 million from you. I'm not saying gift. But any one of you looks more than 1 naira, not so? So anyone can pay you or dash you or give you 1 naira. Okay, so the number is important. The more the people who have this problem, the better your chances of making money from solving the problems. All right, so this problem you are picking must be common to a lot of people. You're telling me what problems are there that are common to a lot of people in Nigeria. We will get into that. So please write it down. Number one, the problem must be valid. Number two, it must be common to a lot of people. Yeah, of course. You know, you might not believe this, but most church owners don't want your problems to be solved. Because how then will you come back again when God solves all your problem? Most hospitals don't want you to be well. They just want to manage it so that you don't die. When you are alive, you keep nursing the sickness. It's not just the hospital, the pharmaceuticals who are creating the drugs. There are drugs that have cure to a lot of problems or ailments. But if they cure everybody of those ailments, who will come and buy the drugs again? So they would rather create a drug that will keep you alive, but keep on giving you, jabs every now and then so that you can keep consuming their drugs and they keep making money. So everything is business oriented. Life in itself is business. Oxygen in, carbon dioxide out, or carbon dioxide inside in, carbon dioxide outside out, like we used to call it in Nigeria. So life in itself, the process of breathing, is business. So they don't want to eradicate your problem, they just want to manage your problem. So it's quite important that you know that. So this is number two about the problem. Number three, that problem must be marketable. It means it's a problem that somebody or people are willing to pay for the solution. When that problem gets a solution, they must be willing to pay for it. Not every problem is marketable. That's why people create products and they're looking for buyers. It's difficult to sell. It's difficult to sell. It's difficult to sell. So in Nigeria, people better be willing to pay for what you want to solve, what you are bringing up. Nigeria is an entertainment-driven organization or country. You cannot go and do music and want to hammer with your music when you are not known. Even the celebrity that they know, they are not paying for their music. Because it's everywhere. Good music is everywhere. So it's not marketable. So forget it. So if you are here, God has called me to sing. I can sing. I'm a musician. Oh, shake your body. You are struggling. A guy sent me a broadcast recently asking us to go and like and follow and subscribe to his YouTube channel so he can make money from his music. And I went to the YouTube channel, I saw like 200 subscribers. And even the video that we should go at maybe like 300 views. I said, when do you want to even meet up the 1,000 hours? I mean, the 4,000 hours of view. When do you want to get to 1,000 subscribers? And to make $1,000 from YouTube, you need 1 million views on a video or series of videos that was monetized. So where will you get 1 million views per month? Before you make 1,000, that's 500,000 naira that cannot buy a car. So how can you compete with other guys who are buying houses, buying 30 billion for the account? How do you compete with those? And you are saying music is not marketable in Nigeria. Music is hobby, what you do for fun. You want to make money, forget music. Not in Nigeria. Not in Nigeria. That's not your money, whatever. Do you think someone like Davido will blow if he was expecting to make money and hammer from music at the time he came out? That guy released music, bumped the thing with money. He has access. Before you know what's happening, pass. See what he is today. So it's not marketable. So don't look at that. So the problem you are going to be solving must be marketable. People must be willing to pay for that problem. It's very important. Nigerians must be willing to pay for it. So what are the kind of things that Nigerians will pay for? All right, follow me. We are coming. This is number 3, marketable. Let's move on. So someone must be willing and ready to pay for it. So marketable means it can be sold. Yeah. The next one, which is number 4, someone must be willing to pay for it. This guy, amazing man, Fela Durotoye, wrote a book some years ago, and this book was sold for 2,500 naira. At that time, 2,500 naira, I couldn't believe a book can cost that much, and I was wondering, is anybody really buying this book? But anyway, the guy sold hundreds of thousands of copies of this book at that amount. But this book was written for primary school and secondary school students, where some university students also got a lot from it. But even at that time, an average university student cannot afford 2,500 naira to buy a book. So yes, he created this book, but he found the people who are willing to pay for it, so that those who need it can have it. And banks, big businesses were paying for it. So the major question to ask is, who is going to pay so the problem can go away? So the problem you are identifying, this problem, who will pay so that this problem can go away? And I said sometimes your customers are not the people with the problem. Your customers are not the people with, your customers are people who pay you. So sometimes customers are not users of products, yeah? So this problem I'm identifying, who is willing to pay so that this problem will go away? So you need to write that down. All right? And number 5. Now this is very Nigerian. And this is very important. They must recognize it as a visible pain point and desperate for the solution. They must recognize it as a visible pain point and desperate for the solution. Now, this is very Nigerian. Very Nigerian. People buy faster when marketing is coined around their pain points. Please follow this thing little by little. We're going to begin to identify problems together now that fit into these 5 things, so that we can know where our money is hidden. Remember, your money is in the hands of 1 million Nigerians, 1 naira each per month. All right? And they have to give it to you in exchange for you solving a problem for them. So what problem are we identifying that 1 million people have? It must be valid. It must be common to a lot of people. It must be marketable. You must identify who is willing to pay for it. And then right now, people must recognize it as a visible pain point. Make sure the problem you are identifying has enough pain points, which means they urgently want it to go away. Not a problem they are romancing. Eh? Romancing, mami water. You know that guy that they picked up recently? Very interesting, you too, with Alago. So you gotta know. You gotta know. They must recognize it as a visible pain point and desperate for the solution. They must recognize it as a visible pain point and desperate for the solution. Let me give you a very good example to this. During COVID-19, making money, oh my God, became the number one problem that everybody had, because people were not willing to make millions. That was when urgent 2K became a thing. People just needed money to feed because food were finishing in the house. And there was no income for people. No job. People that go out to Ozu in Lagos can no longer go out to Ozu. That was when most Nigerians knew the word hoodlum. and palliative. I think that was when I know the word palliative. That was when we know woodlawn, palliative, and looting. All right, because food finished. Oh my God. Everybody, anything, 1K. Just tell any Nigerian that do this, you will make 2K daily. Oh my God. They will put in everything they had because money became a big, urgent issue that they want to solve. Somebody knew lockdown, knew the word lockdown when he was locked up. So during COVID-19, everybody wanted money. Anything you can do to get Nigerians to make money. During that time, Ponzi's were now flying. Loom came back. You remember Loom? MMM came back. All Ponzi's came back. People did not care. They were doing Ponzi's. Type Ponzi here if you are guilty. If you join them to do. Rascally. Gift award. Everything. Even my boys in the house were creating one Ponzi. Oh my God. It was everywhere. Just putting 1K here, putting 5K here, putting... So anything to just feed. The little money I was making them were doing giveaway of food for people. It was during Easter, because during Easter people were locked down. There was no food. So we gave some families 5,000 naira to buy food so that they can eat for Easter. We gave them 5,000 naira so that they can eat for Easter. There was a lady that was almost dying, no food, and she had a chronic ulcer. I had to ship that girl to come and join the 8 people that were already in my house. They were 9. I was feeding all of them. We had a mother in the house that would carry them in a car, take them to the market, they buy food stuff and all of that, come to the house and all that. A lot of people got scammed, yes. Why? Because they are desperate. See, Nigerians will do anything when they are desperate. Nigerians will do anything when they are desperate. So what problem are Nigerians desperate to solve? Right now, I'm going to identify some of them for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to identify some of them for you. So let's move on to this. What problem? So the number one problem that we are going to play around, I'm just going to mention about 4 of them. All right, you can help me mention if you know some of them. The number one problem is money problem. Money problem. That's number one problem. Number 2 problem is security. Is security. Now, because of security, many Nigerians want to japa. They want to leave the country. They want to leave the country. So, how to relocate from Nigeria is a high-selling problem or product right now in Nigeria. It has been selling during the days of visa lottery and whatever. It is selling much more right now. It is selling much more right now. So people want to make money through that. All right, the next one is health. Health. But Nigerians know they take care of their health until they break down. So this is not a urgent whatever. So a lot of people try to force drugs or things that are related to that. No, food is something money will solve now. All right. So they try to, until they break down, they are not ready to do something about their health. And then the next one is sex. Sex. Who knows one of the most lucrative, oldest business in history, apart from agriculture? Who knows? Is the business of sex. Prostitution is one of the oldest businesses in mankind history. And one of these days we're going to probably write a book or do a training on business lessons from one of the oldest business empire in human history, prostitution. There are a lot of business lessons from prostitution that you can learn. Yeah, so Kayamata is selling because ladies don't want to work in Nigeria. Nigerian girls don't want to work. Why? Instagram has spoiled them. So what a typical Nigerian girl does is to snap fine photo, use iPhone 13. At the time of writing this book, is iPhone 13 that is the latest. All right, iPhone 13, snap all this photo, edit it, put the ass where there's no ass, put it there, and then post it. Snap in bathrooms of hotels or lovely buildings and all that, and post all of these things. So that the more men sees these things, the more they are, I want to enter the place. Hey, make I enter the place. I mean, know that song, that Two-Face song. So they are thinking about that. So they follow them. They now call it. It's only in Nigeria that a girl that has no brain, nothing in her head, is an influencer. What are you influencing? They celebrate all these things. All right, they even have a show now where they put them in the house for 90 days. They are not even going there to win. They're just going for popularity so that they can boost their posting fine photo business. So because of that, businesses that help them make the breast bigger. I mean, there's a friend that is a very spiritual lady. I saw her advertising cream that make butts to be big, breast to be big, and the thing she was saying, the thing did not gel, because I used to know her to be a spiritual girl and all that. I mean, how is she saying all these things? It sounded so vulgar, but they are buying. This girl is making stupid money, bastard money, by selling how to make your breast big, how to make your ass big to ladies in Nigeria. So they want that. Why? Because once they can look like that, post like that, do all these things, they make a lot of money. Look at what Bobrisky is doing to them. That's a man who that just dressed like a girl is posting cars that he or she or she is buying, and then all the money is the water view and all that. So that is what you have out there. People like Jaruma is making a lot of money because he's selling stuff to these ladies to get money from men. So this is a big deal. Now, I'm not teaching you to go and do that, but it's left to you. My point is we're identifying marketable problems in Nigeria. Now, like I said, you could either distribute solution or create solution. I'm going to get into that. All right. So let's now break these problems down together, because we need one problem to work with that a lot of Nigerians have. All right. Problem that focuses on these 5 major things that we talked about. So it must be valid, which means it's a true problem. It must be common to a lot of people. All right, a lot of people must have that problem. Number 3, it must be marketable, which means the solution to that problem can be created into a product. All right, then people must be willing to pay for it. All right, you must know who is willing to pay. It's very important. Those who are willing to pay for it must be up to $1 million. Then finally, it must be a pain point that people want to go away immediately. I mean, there's urgency for people to wanting it to go. So this is where you are going to begin to make your money from. All right, your money is not going to drop from heaven by you open. I mean, people have shared stupid testimonials. How many of you, those that are growing up, you have heard these testimonials in school of somebody who wrote nothing and scored 77 in an exam? That the lecturer was just, what nonsense did this one wrote, and wanted to put 2 question mark and then put the 2 question mark but did not put, and the person recording thought it was 77 and then recorded 77. How many of you had that testimony? It always happened every school, every year, and they will say what God cannot do does not exist. Shout amen. Then the one say one prophet is coming. Oh my God. I went for prayer meeting during school. I will still score F, I will still score C, I will still score E. We will pray. We say, we take the art of the lecturer. Do you notice people who do these religious things? They are still the most disadvantaged. They are still the most disadvantaged. The ones who are doing well among them, it is not those prayers that they prayed. They added these things we are talking about to their own. They added it to their own. So those who focused on only this struggle. So we will receive fire. In my fellowship, then before every exam, they will put anointing oil. We will drink it. We will submit biro. We'll take biro to church. They will anoint our biro. We will take, and we'll still come back a failure. Because the time you're supposed to be in class to understand the things they are teaching, you are probably doing church programs and stuff. Yes, you excel very well spiritually. You can preach very well. Where some of us are chopping the benefits now. All right, but you will fail in things you do not invest in. So say what God cannot do does not shall exist. A lot of things God cannot do. He cannot lie. A lot of things God cannot do. He cannot lie. He cannot fail. He cannot change his principle of wealth and give you money when you are not working and solving problems and you are only praying and shouting. I can keep counting 100 things that God cannot do. So stop lying. That thing is a lie. Many things he will not do. Many things he will not do. Many things God cannot do. So I beg, leave that thing. Everything, see now, everybody's going to still chop breakfast. So guys, when we talk about money making in Nigeria, someone say, I just gave you about 5 now. I just give you about 5. Many things God won't do. You grab. So I don't know how many God cannot do. Does not exist that they are doing in Dubai. You need to be in this country and understand what wealth means. Let's not talk so much about Dubai yet. But guys, it is not. Prayer has its place. Worshiping God, all these things, they have their place. But I'm saying your money is not there. So don't ever you approach God as I solve my money problem. So give me money. I solve my poverty problem. No. He has given you what to solve your money problem. Is your brain. And that's what we are using now. So now we have gotten to identifying problems. And we have talked about 4 major problems now. So we want to dissect them. But I'm going to focus on one. Probably touch on the rest a little bit, but I'm going to focus more on one. Then we'll move that one into the second step, then the third step, the 4th step, and the 5th step till we are done. But your job, my job rather, is to show you what these are. Then you use your mind. All of you are smart people. Use your mind to now further it and convert it into something that makes these 1 million people give you their 1 naira every month. All right, you want 1 million people to give you 1 naira every month. That is what is going to make you 1 million naira in income. All right, so let's deal with this. Very, very easy and simple. All right, so the first one we talked about is money. Thank you, because I said God cannot lie. Yeah, God cannot lie. So that's one thing he cannot do. All right, we're talking about money. Now, money problem has to do with poverty. There is serious poverty in the land. And there are a lot of reasons for it. Let's not waste our time talking about why there is a lot of poverty. But the major thing why there is poverty is because of greed. It's as simple as that. There is serious greed in the land. Hence, there's a lot of poverty. Because greed is what affects education, that stops people from building capacity to produce. All right? When people cannot produce, they have to serve the producer. When people cannot produce, they have to serve the producer. And the producer would dictate how their lives are run. So when Nigeria cannot produce, Nigerian Naira becomes weak. Because Nigeria cannot produce and Nigeria must consume, hence Nigeria has to exchange something to get the things they consume. And when they want to go get the things they consume, they cannot use Naira to buy those things. They have to use the currency of the producer to buy them. And hence, they have to exchange their currency for the currency of the producer. Why would the producer give his own currency to you and collect your currency? Your currency is useless, except you are backing it up with your natural resources. So your natural resources are mortgaged, shortchanged, sold small, sold low, so that you can have enough producer's currency, dollars. So when dollars come, you can now be able to import the things you could be producing in your own country, so that other people could now bring their own dollars to you to buy what you are producing, and you would have had more money. But because you do not produce, These are some of the basic reasons Nigeria has poverty everywhere. But today, this book is not about that. This book is about, yes, there is poverty. How can we use it to our advantage? How can we use it to our advantage? I saw an analysis recently about the budget for this year, this next year, is already in a 6 trillion deficit. So there's a 12 billion naira, $12 billion rather, that they are spent and they are not going to ever make. It's mad. So we can talk about all of these things, but it doesn't solve your own personal problem. It does not add to your 100K income. It does not add to your joblessness. It does not add to any of these things. So it is not a big deal. But for our money making sake, all right, we need to understand that there is poverty in the land. So because there is poverty in the land, you can leverage on that as a problem you want to solve. This money problem can be solved in a lot of ways. For example, you have been reading this book so far, you have been on this training so far, you have gained one thing or another, you've gotten information and stuffs and all of that. So information about how to make money can become something that you can do. We're going to get into all of that. So the next one is security. Like I said, because of security, people want to travel. They want to travel. So to travel, you need money and you need opportunity to japa. All right, so that's a problem. So we are looking at what we can do to this problem. The problem is explained, all right, from the angle of wanting to relocate. That's number one. The problem is explained from the angle of wanting to make money. So people want to make money, but seriously, to make money, it is not to focus on making money. It's not money that all of us really need. What all of us really need are the things we can do with money. So I put my focus, my goal on what I want to do with money. But my focus, rather, is faced on the things I can do or the things I need to do to be able to make the money that I want to make, or to be able to have the things that I want to have. All right, so let's keep that in mind. So we're going to go into number 2 right now. I'm going to go into number 2 right now. We have talked about the first one, which is to find a problem that many people have. All right, so step number 2 is to create a solution to the problem. Create a solution to the problem. Create a solution to the problem. Now, there are 2 options to this. There are 2 options to this. All right. I want you to understand that when we talk about solution creation, because solution is what gives us the right to be paid by the people with problems. Yes, I know even some of these problems we are mentioning, a lot of you have it. A lot of you have it. But because your problem is common to others, it does something for you. You will be able to use yourself to understand how to sell to other Nigerians. So now, to sell, you need to create solution. And solution is a function of your skill. Without skill, you can't create any solution. If people want to look good, you can't create skincare products if you don't have the skill of creating skincare products. So you need to have skill. If somebody is complaining of money, like a lot of you are doing businesses and you have products and services, and there are 200 million Nigerians, but nobody is buying your product and services, hence your overhead, your margin is very, very low. your turnover is very, very low, your cash flow is small, because a lot of people are not buying what you are selling. So one of your number one problem is sales. Because you are selling 5 products per day when it is possible to sell 200,000 products per day. If you are selling 200,000 products per day, even if your profit is 1 naira, that's 200,000 naira per day. So you can see there's a lot of power in volume. There's a lot of money in volume. When you sell more, you make more money. When you sell more, you make more money. And that's why I put in my TTPW model. Those of you who are traffic hackers, you understand that. Those of you who are be attending traffic hacking live, you understand what that TTPW model means. When there is multiple transaction, there is massive profit. When there is massive profit, there is a lot of wealth. You want to make a lot of money, you need a lot of profit. To make a lot of profit, you need multiple transactions. That's your product. You are making only 2 naira, 10 naira on it. All you need to do is to sell 1 million pieces per month, and that gives you 200 million or 20 million or 2 million, depending. So, as a business owner listening to me right now, and there are so many people who have businesses in Nigeria, all right, millions of them, self-employed or a business owner, their problem is sales. They need multiple transactions. So multiple transactions bring them money. Yes, they only think they need money. Like I said, it's not money we need, it's the things that we can do with money. That's the problem. So to a business owner that is broke, it's not money that he needs more sales. Because more sales automatically brings more money that now solves all his needs, that takes care of all the problems that he's having. Okay, so can you help a business owner make more sales? And that's the major question here. What special skill do you have that can create solution to an identified problem? Remember, under solution creation, there are 2 approaches. Do you have any skill? I like these memes. I don't even have any good skill. Do you have any skill? Don't worry, I'll show you what to do. If you don't have any skill, I'll show you what to do. And if you're here listening, one of the ways to get marketable skills, and I'm going to explain this much more later, one of the ways to get marketable skills is to join LAP, which is the #1 skill academy in Africa right now. Fastest growing, incredible stuff. 14 identifiable high income skills available to you. You don't have to pay for digital marketing anywhere, and you're going to understand what I'm talking about very soon. All right, sorry, I must sell markets. There are 2 ways to do this. Creating solutions to strategic problems are quite easy to do. I need you to understand this. There are 2 ways or 2 approaches to this. #1 approach is to create a solution from scratch. This one difficult. This one difficult, but it is worth it. You can use your personal experience of wealth, of knowledge, to create a solution for the problem you have identified. So let me ask you a question. If you are already making 100,000, how many people? Let's do this. Let's do this analysis. How many people here are not making up to 100,000 per month? Type 111. You're not making up to 100,000 per month. Type 111. How many people here are making more than 100,000 per month? Type 222. You are not making up to 100,000. Type 111. You are making up to 100,000 above. Type 222. Good. Those of you typing 222, every 111 you see is your customer. Every 111 you see is your customer, because your experience, whatever it is you are doing that is giving you 100K and above, all right, is a solution to their own problem of making up to 100K. I don't know if you're following this now. Whatever you are doing right now that is giving you more than 100K, you can teach it to them as an information or sell it to them as an information so that they can now do it and can now make 100K. So here's the question. Those of you who have been able to make 100K a month, how many Nigerians do you think exist that would love to make up to 100K a month? Give me a figure. Give me a figure. Do you think there are up to 1 million Nigerians who will be willing to give you 1 naira to learn how to make 100K per month? Because you are already making 100K per month. All right? 50 million Nigerians, 100 million Nigerians, yeah, will be willing to pay you 1 naira to learn your own strategy of making. If you are not liberated on this program, I don't know what else can help you. I just showed you money, 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 money everywhere. I am in Nigeria. I am making 100K. There are millions of Nigerians who would like to learn what I'm doing to make 100K. And they will be able to give me 1 naira to get that information. So it means there is 100 million naira waiting for you in Nigeria. Somebody type matabata. There is 100 million naira waiting for you in Nigeria. Every day, people are carrying this 1 naira every day. And they are saying, Lord, it go better, it go better, it go better. I say, matabata, matabata. It's tongues, so you don't know, Zwala Kate people, yeah? Oh my God. Oh my God. So, all of these people would be willing to give you 1 naira to learn your secrets. If it's your job that is paying you, how did you get the job? What did you do to get the job? They would need to know. They would need to know. They are going to be able to give you 1 naira to get that information. So you can create the solution from scratch. So this one is difficult, but it's good if you have the skill, if you have the expertise, if you have the experience. But guess what? Many of you Nigerians do not make 100K a month. So it's difficult to teach people how to make 100K a month because you are not even making 100K a month. And that leads me to the number 2 way of creating solution. Now, the number 1 way, anything you are trying to solve, you can create the solution because you have the skill for it, or you have the experience for it, or you have the ability for it. But if you do not have it, all you can do is leverage existing solution. Be a distributor of existing solution. There is nothing new under the planet anymore. People are only improving on what already exists. So you can either pick an existing solution, repackage it to become easier, smaller, faster, cheaper, better, all right, and be able to charge a premium for it. So be a distributor of existing products, existing solutions rather. So when we're talking about making money, for example, when we're talking about people who have businesses and wanting more sales so that they can make money, all right? What do you know that an average business can do to make more sales? I don't know anything. But are there people who have solutions for businesses to be able to make money? LAP is one of them. Our number 1 customer, the number 1 problem that LAP is solving is people who have businesses but want to make more sales. So they need to learn the traffic hacking secrets. They need to develop the skills of hacking a traffic. So if they learn to become traffic hacker, they can generate multiple attention to their product that was not selling before. They can use copywriting to repackage. Oh my God. Hey, matabata. They can use copywriting to repackage the products such that anyone who now sees the product will understand why they have to buy. As a matter of fact, on LAP, you are not going to be selling products. Not going to be selling product. What you're going to be selling is offer. They now understood how to convert it to... And I'm going to get into all of that. I'm going to get into all of that. So, leverage existing solution and be the bridge. This is where affiliate marketing comes in. This is where affiliate marketing comes in. I watched a video yesterday about a gentleman who says all he's doing and is making 2 to 5 million per month in Nigeria, and all his students are making minimum 300,000 per month in Nigeria, is to look for outselling physical products, offline products, and bring them online to come and promote. He doesn't create the product, doesn't own the product. He just go online to go and promote hot products. And when people order, he has ready-made, you know, after they ban Okada in Lagos and all that, all the Okada converted to delivery services and all of that, to use all this local delivery service to be sending this product to people. And he's doing it, is making money. So, being the bridge is the easiest. As a matter of fact, you can start tomorrow. You can start tomorrow. What is that product that you know that a lot of Nigerians that can see you have? What is that product, a problem that they have? Who is selling such a product? Go and meet the person. Before you meet the person, find out how much they are selling it. Ask the person, if I bring customer for you, will you give me discount? Or should I add money and bring it? They give you one of the options or even both. Oh, this product is 5,000 naira. I will give you at 4,700. I'll give you 300. But you can also add anything to it. So all you need to do is to now go to the people you have identified that need that product and say, I know how you can get this product. Yeah, this product is 5.5 right now, the best. Use copywriting and everything, which are part of the skills you are learning on LAP. All right, package it together. They give you 5.5. You go buy the product at 4.7. You give it to the person. You make simple 800 naira on that. That looks small, but please do that thing 10,000 times in a month, or 1,000 times in a month, or 2,000 times in a month. You'll be shocked how many millions you will make. Do that same thing for 10 types of products, for 5 types of products. One of the lessons I taught people, I think during the Harvard Money School that I did, a series, which is one of my books that is also coming out, all right, was that go and buy something and resell it at a profit. Buy a biro for 20 naira, sell it at 25 naira. Buy a bottle water, buy Monster Energy, buy anything, no matter what. Resell it to any human being you can find at a profit. That's the best training on sales you can ever receive. Practical. Buy anything and resell it. So you can leverage easily. What are you going to leverage on? So many things. So many things. And I'm going to get deeper and deeper into this. So let's pick this thing one by one and proceed. Okay? So identifying solution products that meet daily needs and position you for wealth. So you got to think, how can you make it cheaper, faster, better, easier? What are these products? What are these solutions? All right, what are these solutions? If you have a money problem, which almost every Nigerian have, all you need, major solution is job or business. No be so? Job or business. Major solution. Job or business. Job or business. Can you help people get jobs? To get job, they need skill. Can you be a trainer of skill? If you're not a trainer of skill, can you identify Skill Academy, #1 in Africa, LAP? Can you send it to them? Let them learn this skill so they can get jobs and they can make money. Because the skills they're going to learn on LAP are going to be high income skills. Anyone with these skills are going to earn much more, a lot more than those who do not have such skills. These skills doesn't require you to have a degree in school or anything. Once you have it, you have it. Once you have ability to deliver on them, you have ability to deliver on them. And they are in high demand. As a matter of fact, you can use it to make money from outside Nigeria. But this, we are focusing on you making money from Nigeria. So You can sell skill to them so they can get job. You can sell skill to them so that their businesses can grow. Those who want to start business, what business can they start? All this information are everywhere. Nigerians will pay 1 naira to get this information from you, should you choose to leverage and sell it. Somebody saw me writing a book and said, I want to do voiceover. I mean, is it voiceover they call this thing now? Audio book of your book. I got nice voice, I speak a lot of good English, and I want to do audio book for your book. That is called leverage. The person is speaking my book, which is a solution giver to those who want to make money, and is helping me make it easier so that they can be listening to it. They don't have to buy hard copy and be reading, because Nigerians know they read though. They know they read though. So don't think you have written a book and whatever. They know they read though. You who are reading this book now, I commend you. The only reason you are reading this book is because you want to make millions from it, not because you love reading. Generally, we don't read. We don't read generally. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Step number 3. Now, step number 2 is where a lot of people stop. But your money starts from step number 3. Remember, we are dealing with 6 proven steps. Number 1, find a product that 1 million people have. Number 2, find or create a solution to that problem. And in 2 ways, you can either create it from scratch or leverage on existing solution and be a distributor of an existing solution. Now, remember, nobody in Nigeria pay for ideas. Even outside Nigeria, people pay for products. One day, nobody pay for idea on a product. People they pay for. So you have to turn that solution into a product. You have to turn that solution into a product. You have to turn that solution into a product. All right? Convert into measurable commodity, either as a service or a product. So, to help people make money, all right, what product can you sell to them as a solution? 6, information on how to make information on how to make what's it called? How to get a high-paying job. Do these 3 things and get any job in Canada. Hey, Jackpot Canada. 5 steps to, I'm talking information. So you can sell information products, either in book, ebook format, training, video, courses, whatever. Those are some of the things you can sell. You can sell physical products that solves these basic problems. All right? There is nothing new under the planet anymore. Okay, so you got to convert this solution into a measurable commodity. I know a lot of things some years ago, and I couldn't make money with it because I didn't have a product. But the moment I decided to build a product, everything changed. Everything changed. Everything changed. Number 3, so convert the solution into a product. Convert the solution into a product. So let me tell you a short story about myself. How I was making 5 million naira every month in Nigeria when I was in Nigeria with one product. With one product. So I was broke just like a lot of Nigerians. And because pandemic had kicked all of us and there was no money and all that, but I had brain, I had everything. So guess what I did? Okay, one day, because just like you are reading this book now, you are on this training right now, God makes you meet information and opportunities that helps your life. So I was on Instagram and I saw a friend. He posted a video and he was talking about WhatsApp. So it was talking about WhatsApp and was giving some statistics about WhatsApp, how over 100 million Nigerian uses WhatsApp, how WhatsApp is this and that, and everything was saying was like it's true, it's true, it's true. So it was talking about WhatsApp marketing. So I was like, which one is WhatsApp marketing again? When they coin words like that, it becomes mystery, and people pay for mystery. So I really didn't understand. So I went on YouTube, which is always my first place to research. So I searched for WhatsApp marketing. What does it mean? And then I saw all kinds of stuff, nothing really. So I was like, okay, so what? I remember somebody has told me that a particular guy, I think it's a guy, wants to hold a training and it's going to be on WhatsApp, that we should send him a message on WhatsApp. So we sent him a message on WhatsApp. It was WhatsApp business. So the guy's welcome message told us to save his number and tell him when we have saved his number, because the training was going to be on his WhatsApp status. So I now connected 1+1 that, hey, if people save my number and put on status, I can be able to reach them through status, and I know how to send broadcasts and make people read my broadcast. I know that one naturally. So I connected 1+2. I said, okay, let me give this thing a trial. So I picked up my phone then, and then faced the camera to myself, and then recorded a short 1-minute video. And in that video, I said all the knowledge I have, I want to teach any business owner. 3 ways to make more sales, something like that. So it's going to be free. All you need is send me a message on WhatsApp. So I recorded that video and then I put it on Instagram, and I sponsored it with 12,000 Naira. 12,000 Naira. That was all I used to do the Instagram ads. And then I put it there, and people started, sending me message on WhatsApp. We were sending them reply manually. We're asking them to save our number manually. And all that. I had one guy that was coming to my house every day to work for me. So once he's around, he will be the one saving numbers. When he leaves in the night, I'll be the one saving number. We continued this for 3 days. And we have saved a bit over 600 numbers. All right. With 12,000 Naira sponsorship on Instagram. So after the 3rd day, I now put the training together. As a matter of fact, I recorded the training, put it on Webinar Jam webinar system. I could have put them in several WhatsApp groups, like 4 or 5 WhatsApp groups, and do WhatsApp training, but I do better with webinar. So I created this webinar to teach them these 3 things. Then I now offer to sell them products. You need a product to make money. You need a product. Permit me to use the word product to represent both product and services, all right? You need a product, and that is why you need to create a product out of your solution. Either the solution you are distributing or the one you are creating. You need a product, all right? So the easiest way for anyone right here now to make money is to look for what are the solutions I can distribute. Don't start with which one can you create. Start with the ones you can distribute. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I made an offer of 2.5 for them, a training for them to buy for 2.5. I can't really remember which training I sold. Very funny training like that for 2,500 Naira. So I posted the link to that webinar to all of them in a broadcast as if it's live. Say, guys, we are live, join now. So all of them click and started watching. The training lasted for 1 hour. After 1 hour, I checked my account overnight, because a lot of them watch it overnight. So by morning of that night that training happened, I had made 830 something Naira. I can't remember what now. 800,000 plus, almost 900K overnight. That's what I've made from sale of the I said this thing is working. Guess what? I did not stop there. Know what I now did? I said, Bill, I said this WhatsApp marketing has made me 800K in 3 days rather. So I now package my experience, everything I just explained to you now. I packaged it into a training. I think the training lasted for about 2 hours. I broke it down into sessions. All right, I packaged that training. I now call it WhatsApp Marketing Secrets. I now put price tag of 5,000 Naira on top. Hey! I put 5,000 Naira on top, ladies and gentlemen. I now put it out. And then I created a webinar to sell it. In that webinar, I taught people about the statistics of WhatsApp, how they can make 50K weekly on WhatsApp. So I showed them all this stuff, and then I said, you need to learn WhatsApp marketing. I have a course that you should buy. And then I put it out. And that course sold for me 5 million naira every month. It's between 4.3 to 6 million every month. Every month. During the lockdown. After the lockdown. Every month. Every month. I took it a step further because the course was making money. Some of my students, and now said, oh, those of you who are learning this now, I have thousands of people who have bought this course. You can help me sell this course, so I give you 2.5. I keep 2.5. Are you ready? They rushed it. 100 of them. They started promoting it. In 1 month, we did 30 million. In 1 month. So, in the first month that we did 30 million, one of them, 22 years old boy, all he did was just promote that training. Made 863. I remember that one. 863,000. That was the commission he made on my product. One boy. That was the commission he made. So, whatever it is you are doing can be repackaged and sold as information to people who need it. Okay? So there is a lot of power in selling information. My point is, there are millions of Nigerians that are willing to pay you 1 naira for that thing you know. There are millions of Nigerians are willing to pay you 1 naira for that thing that you know. Okay. So convert into measurable commodity, either as a service or a product. Some examples from our case study, I think, how to manage your small income and make it look big. 3 money mistakes you must that will ruin your finances in few months that you need to stop right now. How to earn extra income from home with ease. Skill, investment, business. I mean, all kinds of stuff can be sold. All kinds of information can be sold when it relates to people being able to make money. All right. Number 2, find an already packaged product that is proven and sell for a commission. This is where I want all of you to start from because it's the easiest one to do. Find an already packaged product, all right, that is already proven. Means people have used the product, it has worked, because Nigerians love testimonials. We are talking about making money in Nigeria. This is the mind of Nigerians. Nigerians love people attend churches because there are testimony in the church. Do you know? People follow a man of God or a crusader or a pastor or a prophet because he has testimonies. That's why they arrange a lot of fake testimonials. Because without those fake testimonials, you people will not believe that the guy is real. You will not go and give him your money. You will not do any of the things that the guy wants. So the more testimonials they can put in front of you as Nigerians, the more you run towards those things. All right? Towards those things. That's how much you run towards those things. So testimonials. Now, how do people join Ponzi scheme, please? Somebody just invested in MMM crash. Another one come and investment something, and the person still carried money there. This is typical life of Nigerians. All right? We have all made these stupid mistakes. So, you just lost money in one. They brought another one to you. How did you get people to join again? Why in the next 2 months are Nigerians still going to shout about another investment platform or Ponzi that still went south? Why would they still shout about it? You'd wonder, una know they learn, una momo never do. No, it's because every time these platforms comes out, they come out with testimonials. Your friend shows you, I put in 1,000, I got 2 million. See my alerts. A Nigerian person does not think anymore. Hey, the next thing is, Let me go and carry my children's school fees. I mean, there's a girl, God have mercy on that girl, that carried her mother's surgery money to go and invest in a platform that crashed recently. How can you do that? Because they showed her proof and testimonials. So Nigerians love that. You can use this to your own advantage for a good cause. How do bad scam sell testimonials? Simple. They gather, there's this one that they do now. It's called influencer marketing. All your Instagram influencers, all those comedians, they give them small millions. But those guys will say, this thing is working. And because they keep mentioning it and talking about it, you people start to rush. This one that is raining. The Nigerians love bandwagon stuff. Everybody is doing it. There's a serious FOMO, fear of missing out. Serious FOMO. And then they all chook neck. So if you want majority to buy whatever it is you are selling, you need to learn how to prove it. And by proving it, you need testimonials to sell. You need testimonials to sell. Once Nigerians see testimonials, you have finished them. You have finished them. So find already packaged product that people have used and it worked for them. If it's LAP you want to promote, LAP is not 1 naira anyway, but it's good because with LAP you only need to sell 20 to make $1 million. Only 20. You don't need to sell 1 million. You need to sell only 20 to make $1 million. All right. So LAP has people who have gone through it and made millions. People who have gone through it have learned skills, who are getting jobs, who are consultants now and doing incredible stuff. You can promote LAP. Simple. You can promote other courses on the platform as well. You don't need to create it, you don't need to do anything, you just pick it and promote. So your job is to simply promote something that has testimonials from the angle of testimonials. Somebody is asking what is LAP? Is the #1 skill academy in Africa. It's called Lenofis Affiliate Program. That is my platform. And a lot of traffic hackers here. Traffic hacker, if you're a traffic hacker, type traffic hacker, let them see you. Incredible people with amazing results. Incredible people with amazing results. Somebody's asking of, so let's do this Nigeria thing right now and show you something. So watch this.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Ura. I am so excited today. I am so excited because I have come to realize that having skill is one thing and using that skill to make money is another thing. But the ogakpatakpata of them all is learning globally proven skills that can earn you 40 streams of income. I never had these skills until a friend introduced me to LAP. Participating in the 30 days challenge has been an amazing journey. It was quite challenging but rewarding. Now my testimony is that I can build my own website. I can build my sales funnel. I remember 4 months ago when I asked somebody to build a sales funnel for me, he charged me 70,000 naira, which I never had. Now it is a thing of the past. I can write a compelling sales copy. I can do voiceover. The amazing thing is that within the 30 days, I made my first sales. I am so happy. I want to say thank you to Sam Harvard. Thank you, LAP. And if you are still there going looking for financial miracle, you better carry yourself care to LAP for deliverance. Then you'll be taught skills that will earn you multiple streams of income. Long live Sam Harvard. Long live LAP.
All right. So all we need to do is to show Nigerians this woman's testimonial. By the way, I've got almost 60 of this kind of videos. Some will make you cry. Mind-blowing testimonials, yeah? So all we need to do is to go and show this thing to Nigerians. That's all. So you can also promote this, all right? You can always promote this by finding already packaged product, which is LAP, and then promote it for a commission. That's just one example. There's so many things you can do. So many things you can do, all right? So let's go to step 4. Now, actually, I wanted to space this to make step 5 come as step 4, but then let's just go to let's follow it like this directly. Let's follow it directly. Someone said you're just hearing it for the first time. Yeah. So somebody invited you to this, join that person, ask the person about LAP that you'd like to join. It's always just 50,000 naira to join, because we're talking to Nigeria. It's 50,000 naira. to join. And once you join, you learn, then you can promote it as well. And promote through testimonials. For each promotion you do, you get 20,000 straight up. Straight up. And then you are paid an extra 10,000 on things you did not even do. It's mind-blowing. All right, so come in and learn. All right, when we talk about LAP, it's all about getting the skills. Then income comes later. That's what we understand. Step number 4, show the product to just 10,000 people. So all I need to do is to show these testimonials to 10,000 people. Is to show this testimonial to 10,000. I'm about to teach you some mind-blowing secrets right now, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody say you can't remember where you joined the link. Okay, go and send me a message on Instagram, samavad_. Go and send me a message. Or just get back to whoever invited you. They will show you. If you do not know anybody who invited you and all that, just send me a message, samavad_ on Instagram. I'll attend to you. I'll attend to you from there. But if you do not know, so please, the people who are transcribing the book, don't put these parts. Don't put go and send a message. All right, so go to Miss Joyce. Miss Joyce is going to show you all of that. All right. Now let's continue. I'm about to show you some mind-blowing secrets, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to show you some mind-blowing secrets. Oh my God. This class is going longer than I thought. Sorry, I told you it might go more than 3 hours. Oh God. Okay, show the product to just 10,000 people. Our goal is to use what we call the law of averages to predict our sales while meeting our goal. All right. There is what we call the law of averages. I first heard this from Jim Rohn. That said, when you do something consistently enough, a ratio will appear. So we call it the power of ratio. The power of ratio. So 1 million people have a marketable problem around you. We only want to reach just 10,000 out of the 1 million people in the next 30 or 60 days. So once you can achieve the 1 million income, you can repeat it every month. All right, 1 million people have a problem. We are only trying to reach 10,000 of them. Okay, I said something here. There are few originals. Instead of wasting time trying to buy trusts, leverage on an already known brand and build from there. All right, iPhone, I got you. We only want to reach 10,000 out of these people in 60 days. So for you to make $1 million income from reaching 10,000 people, if all the 10,000 of them decide to buy what you are selling, it means you are selling that thing for 100 Naira only. All right, so this is the maths that you must do. To make 1 million, please write this down. To make 1 million, sell a product of 1,000 Naira to 1,000 people, or sell a product of 100 Naira to 10,000 people, or sell a product of 10 Naira to 100,000 people, or sell a product of 1 Naira to 1 million people. You can even go higher. You can sell a product of 10,000 Naira. Now, more money, lower people, to only 100 people. Or you can sell a product of 100,000 Naira to 10 people. Or sell a product of 1 million to 1 person. So that is where the power of number comes in. All right. So we want to work with only 10,000 people. All right, you want to work with only 10,000 people. Ugochukwu, why are you putting number on the charts? If you know him, just send a message. You don't have to put your number there. You want me to remove you? 10,000 people. That's all we want to reach every month. All right. And to make 1 million from this, we only need a few of them to buy. And how will you reach 10,000 people? You need the skill of traffic hacking. It's the easiest tool on earth. The internet, digital marketing. There are a lot of tools you can use online, digital marketing, that can make you reach 10,000 people. And some of them are affordable, some are even free. If you're part of LAP, you learn all of these things for free. As a member, we have to pay 50,000 Naira to be a member right now. Between now and end of the year 2021 is only 50,000. To after January is going to now be 500,000 to have lifetime access. All right, so you can use digital marketing to reach 10,000 people. All right, one of such example is simple Facebook ads. If you do not even know how to do Facebook ad, go on Google. There are so many tutorials on Facebook ads. Go and watch for free. Only your data. It's only your data that it will cost. So go and watch it for free. You know how to do that. All right. So step number 5, charge a profit of 1,000 Naira for the product minimum. A profit of 1,000 Naira. Now, step number 5 is your pricing. Your pricing model is very important when you want to make money from Nigeria. Remember, to do 1 million consistently, we want to play the games of number. So the cheaper it is, all right, so to be able to sell to Nigeria, I'm going to get into that. You sell offer to Nigeria, not products. Somebody writes offer. You sell offers to Nigeria, not products. All right, you sell offer, not products. You sell offer, not products. Someone says 325 in Dubai. Yeah, I'm saying yeah, I'm 27. Just having fun. Just having fun. All right, you sell offers, not products. And a lot of people don't know the difference between these two. Maybe that's another book that I'm going to write later on how to create irresistible offer. All right, so we sell offer, not product. So you want to play around numbers, like I said, you want to play around number and use it to your advantage when it comes to pricing. So what does this simply means is to make 1 million, you have to choose. Am I going to be selling a product that gives me a profit of 1,000 Naira per sale? It means I will have to sell to 1,000 people every month. To sell to 1,000 people, you reach 10,000. If you reach 10,000 people and 1,000 of them decide to buy, that is law of averages ratio 1 to 10. It's called 10% conversion. All right, 10% conversion. So out of 10,000 people who saw the product or the offer, you are able to get 1,000 of them to buy. But in reality, in Nigeria, to get 1,000 people to buy something, you might need to show it to 1 million people. Who agrees with me? Type 111 if you agree. You might need to show it to 1 million people. Except you are selling it at a small amount. So you see the wisdom now and the logic. It is easier to reach 1 million people in Nigeria than it is to get 1,000 people to buy something. All right, so it means therefore that the cheaper the product you sell to Nigerians, the more money you are able to make. The cheaper, the more money you're able to make. All right, the cheaper the product, the margin, the more money you are able to make. So your money is coming from a lot of transaction. Multiple transaction is the name. Multiple transaction is the name. But traffic hackers know how to have their ways, because even in Nigeria, when you package an offer, it does not matter. People will still buy. People will still buy. So if you can reach 10,000 people, you only need 100 of them to buy a product of 10,000 naira profits. A product of 10,000 naira profits. Do you get it? Amazing. Okay, so that is how the pricing model is going to go. So you can write a pricing model for what can I sell for 1,000 naira that 1,000 Nigerians can buy. What can I sell for 10,000 naira that 100 Nigerians can buy? What can I sell for 20,000 naira that 50 Nigerians can buy? So if you're selling LAP, you only need 50 sales every month, 50 sales to make 1 million naira. It is not your product, you are just promoting it to 10,000 people every month. So the question now is, what do you do to reach 10,000 people? Facebook, Instagram, YouTube ads. So that is step number 5. Step number 6, which is what I've mentioned already, sell to just 1,000 people out of the 10,000 of them. If you are charging 1,000, you only need to sell to 1,000 people. It's so easy to do. It's so easy to do. 1 million people have a marketable problem around you. We only want to reach 10,000 out of the 1 million in 60 days. Not in 1 day, in 60 days. We only want to sell to just 1,000 out of the 1 million. How easy do you think that is? To sell to only 1,000 people out of 1 million people. You have to consistently run ads. You have to consistently show up. You have to consistently give value. All right, you have to consistently show up. Now, the way we sell online is very simple. So let's assume by now you have found the product you want to sell. You have found 1 million people that have the product. You have packaged it into a product. Now you want to create an offer. The easiest way to sell is to give value first. Give value first. Give value first. Look for something to dash Nigerians. They will rush you. Look for something to dash Nigeria. They will rush you. Step 6 is to sell to only 1,000 of them per month. Step 6 is sell to 1,000 people out of the 10,000. So what can you teach? What can you give? What packaging? What can you assist people to do? Ask yourself those questions in line with the things that you want to do. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very, very important strategy I'm about to say now. People use it for evil a lot. They use it for evil a lot. How can you, all right, create a demand for your product so that people can buy your product? What I've just done so far is to create a demand for LAP right now. And a lot of you are already paying for LAP. If you are reading this on a book, please, I'm putting my contacts below. Just contact me and then be a part. Hopefully you are reading it when it is still $100 or 5,000 naira. No, 50,000 naira before it goes to 500,000 naira. All right. So when you give value first, you build trust. All right. And Nigerians like that. Every Nigerians like freebie. Rich, poor, we all like free things. So when you support people, you position yourself to do all those things, it becomes easy. So what is the summary of everything that I've been talking about all day? Number 1, 1 million monthly is possible for you. All you need is find 1 million Nigerians that have a similar problem and let them give you 1 naira per month. It might take you time to get 1 million. And that is why traffic hacking is the best. And I told my traffic hacker that it is a sin if no new person is joining your WhatsApp list or email list per day. Because the day you have 1 million people who are listening to you, the day you have 1 million people who are buying things who have bought things from you, who have connection with you, all you need to do is to tell them to give you 1 naira. The day you have 100,000 people connected to you, all you need to do is tell them to give you 10 naira. The day you have 10,000 people connected to you, which you can easily do, is to get them to give you 100 naira. Please, how many people are on my WhatsApp that cannot give me 100 naira? If I want to make $1 million now, I have over 5,000. I will simply ask you guys to send me 1,000 naira. Just because I've added value to you before. On my Instagram, there are 20,000 people. If they all give me 1,000 naira every month, just be dashing me for me to just be blessing you with free value. That is 1,000 naira multiplied by 20,000 people. Do you know how much that is? That's 20 million. That's 20 million. Abi? Yeah. 1,000 times 20,000. Oh yeah, 1,000 times 20 times 2,000 is, yeah, it's 20 million. 1,000 times 20 is 20 million per month. I hear me. Nigerians, hey, see money. 20,000 people giving me 1,000 every month. Subscription. What if you are not giving me 1,000? What if you are giving me only 100 naira? 100 naira. So, I'm giving you these assignments for 60 days. Pick a problem, money problem. That's the biggest in Nigeria. Everyone wants to make money. So it's either you are helping them through job or skill or through business. All right. How do they make sales in their business? All right. How do they get side hustle, things they need to do to make money? You don't need to create these products, these solutions to them, but you have identified it. All you need to do, partner with us in LAP, for example, is an option if you can afford 50,000, and then promote this. It's as simple as that. Promote this. This training is going to come out as a book. You can promote this book as well. Let's assume I'm selling this book for 2,000 naira. And I'm giving you 50%. That's 1,000 naira. Can you show 1,000 Nigerians every month a book that will show them how to make $1 million? $1 million naira monthly income in Nigeria. Can you share this book? Can you resell this book? Don't pirate it too. That's why we might not even do physical copy. Might be selling it as ebook. Ebook too can easily be pirated anyway, but no matter what. That's why I'm selling a lot inside the book, so that if you pirate it, yeah, the more money comes to me. I mean, man, they join LAP. I'm happy because they're going to use my link to join LAP, by the way. so you can multiply this and make money with it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've used 3 hours, 30 minutes to show you, number one, that village people are not after you. Number two, you can make $1 million. Number three, all you need is 1 million people willing to give you 1 naira every month. And I'll show you 6 steps to do that. Identify a problem, find a solution to either you create it or look for existing solution, turn the solution to a product and tie offer around it, show it to 10,000 people, all right? And then charge 1,000 naira or 2,000 naira, or charge something small so that you can reach more people, and then finally sell it to a large number of them recurrently. And that is how you will make your 1 million monthly income or 10 million monthly income in Nigeria. Like I said, people must keep on joining your lists, email lists, WhatsApp lists, so that you can be able to sell to them. I tested this one day and I posted something, and in 15 minutes I made about 300,000 or so by asking 10 people to send me 20,000 naira, yeah, 200k in about 15 minutes. I didn't even explain what it was that they were going to pay for. All right, so that is the power you can have. Only 10 people immediately send the money. If I had made that thing and say, instead of 10 people, I want 100 people, to send me 2,000. I was going to get 2,000 is easy, so 100 people will be able to afford that. And what if I said 2,000 and I want 1,000 people, and 1,000 people give me 2,000? What do you think would happen? That's 2 million in few minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, if I can make it in minutes, you can make it in a month. Why? What can make me 2 million in minutes? If you promote it for me and I give you 50% of it, you will make 1 million in few minutes as well. They don't know you, remember. It is me they know. So the smartest person here will learn how to promote solutions, products that other people have created, in addition to whatever it is you're currently doing, your job. Keep doing it till you master this one, and before you know it, this one will take over your job and you'll be able to build a very good income for yourself. There will always be problem in Nigeria. There will always be solution creators. Become a distributor to that solution and you will never be broke again. Become a distributor to that solution. Become a distributor to solutions to those people. Become a distributor of solutions. Let us sleep tonight, guys. Go and think about this. What are the problems around you? How many people? What solutions are existing already? Which one can you create and chop total? But don't think about chopping total. Promote 10 solutions, 10 different type of solutions. You know, if you can't sell to 1,000 people, sell to 100 people in 10 different solutions, and then you will still make your 1 million. Because I didn't say this. One of the biggest way to make money is to sell multiple products. The biggest companies on the earth today don't sell one product. Go and ask Amazon. Go and ask Alibaba. Ask ShopRite. Ask all of them. They don't sell one product because something will enter. You cannot sell one product and expect to have cash flow. Everyone is a potential buyer. You are just not selling what they want to buy. Hey, matabata. Everyone is a potential buyer. When you run ads, you are running ads for one product. And 100,000 people saw your ads by impression. Only 5 of them decide to buy. It's because only 5 were able and ready to buy your product at that time. What most of you do is you stop running ads to that 100,000 people. Those 100,000 people wants to buy something. Ladies and gentlemen, you are just not selling what they want to buy. Guys, find multiple things. What problem is common to all these 100,000 that have access to? Oh, me, I don't have a lot of people. I only have 100 people. Good. What problem is common to those 100 people that you can promote? Distribute the solution to them. Distribute the solution to them and do it multiple times. And before you know what's happening, your million is waiting for you. It's as simple as this. But here is the problem. Many of you will not do anything with this. And that is where the village people have undone you. That is where the village people have done you strong things. And to you, I have this special message for you. So sad. Eh? All right, well, you get the gist now. So you have the power, ladies and gentlemen, to go and do something about this. Go and do so. Don't sleep. Promote something. Promote something. 1 million people give you 1 naira. You are a millionaire. As simple as that. Promote something. Don't let Aye lay on your matter. Don't let Nigerians. So this is the Millionaire Series. My name is Sam Harvard. Thank you very much for staying with me till this time. And I'm so happy that you watch this. Please, those of you on YouTube, share this and let a lot of people see before the book comes out. And I'm going to see you inside the book. Those of you who are going to be buying the book. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a lovely, lovely week.